Hello, hello, hello. Right. I'll just wait for some Pepes to come in and say hello. Hello on that. I had my fan on, but it's pretty cold. Welcome in, Dan. Good to see you. Hope you're well. How's it going? We'll take the usual 5 minutes for people to come in. Welcome in, Mels. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Can't complain. Always good. Mustn't grumble, as they say. Um, Clocks went forward in the UK, so I didn't get that much sleep, to be honest. Good morning, Paolo. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Um, but I'm alright, you know. You guys having a good weekend? Been up to anything good? Anything a bit cheeky? No one would listen. uh, yeah, that's fair. One of those things. I hope Foodie Beauty had a stellar birthday yesterday. I'm sure she consumed a lot of things. Welcome in, Fresh. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Several cakes, several McDonald's's. Mm, the king of burgers and that. Brother's going to that Final Fantasy convention in Anaheim next month. Nice. It's a good time. It's a really good time. Yeah, I'm good, Fresh. Um, so I bought this t-shirt in 2014 and it didn't fit, and now I can wear it. It's a bit tight because I've grown in musculature, but I can breathe. I can breathe in the shirt, which is good. So yeah, I've been to one in London and I've been to one in Frankfurt. The Frankfurt one was really cool, obviously, because we got to see Frankfurt too. Um, they had like PCs there that you could play the game on and look at the first stuff. Yeah, your boy was looking pretty handsome, Paolo, I must say. It's a shame that that Taylor, messed them up so bad because it was proper harrowing the fact that they all trusted him and he was like turning them all against each other. Do you think so? Thank you. He looks alright. I can kind of get away with wearing clothes that are a bit tighter now because I have more form in my upper body now, I would say. Um, so it doesn't look like there are weird bulges coming out everywhere. So I obviously still have like large deposits of fat up here, but definitely not as bad as it used to be. So yeah, it's we're going to be watching a Jubilee channel like round table kind of thing. It's called Surrounded, and Gillian Michaels is the one in the middle constantly. And if you don't know who Gillian Michaels is, she was a trainer on The Biggest Loser. And Yeah, she's gonna have. I imagine she's gonna have some very interesting opinions. So yeah, this is it's a decent video. It's a decent sized video. It's almost 2 hours long. I'm gonna see if it's 1.25 manageable first. If it's not, we'll just go to the normal speed. Captions on. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Um, I'm hoping that Jubilee don't, you know, do an AI takedown like Channel 4 do, but I think that a lot of people do reactions to the Jubilee stuff, so I think we should be all right. But yeah, let's get into it.
Would you say that it should be against the law to discriminate against people based on their body size?
Unquestionably.
So why don't we see more fitness and wellness advocates asking for that?
I'm happy to ask for it. Ask for it right now. I didn't know that you thought I wasn't for it.
I wasn't allowed to have a ding dong. When I came home and I said, I want ding dongs in my lunch. You know what my mom bought me? Low fat ding dongs. Maybe there's more to life than.
Oh no, that's terrible. Welcome in, Debbie. Good to see you. That's terrible. Buying you low-fat ding-dongs. What's a ding-dong? Is it a chocolate? Oh no. Don't get a low-fat ding-dongs. I'm going to slow it down to the normal speed because I think it might be a little bit too fast.
Trying to lose weight. That's what body positivity has given me.
You have to love yourself. You have to invite love into the space.
How?
By looking at yourself in the mirror and telling
Okay.
yourself, I'm
Welcome
beautiful.
in, Wendy. Good to see you.
It does
That's
work.
an SNL skit.
Are Americans fat phobic and obsessed with unrealistic beauty standards, or has the body positivity movement normalized unhealthy habits and lifestyles? I'm John Regalado, and today we're going to have a debate about what it means to be healthy.
Brown chocolate with cream
Jillian,
inside.
how are you
Thank
feeling?
Feel good.
Debaters, you ready to come at Jillian with your best arguments?
I would say that's a circle of masturbators. We're firing the jokes in early. They do say always start with your second best joke. So it's only going to go down from here, guys.
All right, let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Jillian Michaels. I'm a fitness expert and a health advocate, and today I am surrounded by 20 body positivity activists.
Okay.
All right, my first surrounded claim is that obesity is not healthy, and pretending it is puts lives at risk.
Obesity is not healthy, and pretending it is puts lives at risk. I would say that's fair. Exactly. I would say, yeah, I think that's a fair assumption. I assume you guys are in the same boat. Obesity is not healthy, and pretending it is puts lives at risk. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Good morning, Ray Ray. Good to see you.
If you want to be the first debater, get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
Hi. I'm Edie.
Nice to meet you.
I'm an
Edie.
eating disorder therapist. I'm going to do my best to not use the O word because I find it pretty offensive. So I'm going to use fat bodied as we talk.
Okay. So, from the off, this person considers obesity to be a slur. Um, Obesity is merely a statement of fact. It's a medical term. What did I have for tea last night? I had chicken, veg, and a couple of chips. The O word. Yeah, the O word. Oblongata, maybe. I don't know. No worries, Fresh. Moving soon. I hope you're moving somewhere nice.
Okay.
Do you understand why people find it harmful and triggering?
Overweight and obese is literally just having too much body fat. It has nothing to do with the quality of the person.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Are we going to debate the claim?
Yeah,
Or
I just
are
wanted
we
to.
Gonna,
Yeah, I wanted to clarify though the
are
language.
we going to pretend like I'm a 3 and you're my mommy, telling me how to talk?
Wow.
Ooh. Gillian is immediately venomous. I can see why she was venomous because this person is coming at her like, I don't like to use the O word because it's really rude actually. And I think you'll find if we call somebody fat, that's a lot better than calling them obese. Okay? So calling somebody fat is a lot better than calling somebody obese, which is a medical term.
Okay.
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 So the claim that you're saying is that it is inherently unhealthy to live in a fat body.
It's inherently unhealthy to have excess body fat, yes.
Okay. Where are you getting that information from?
Oh, okay.
Huh? No, I don't. I think fat-bodied is probably more offensive. You fat-bodied fuck. You know, you're a very obese individual. Well, you're a fat-bodied wanker. See? You know what I mean? Welcome in, middle of nowhere. Good to see you. I always figured that fat was to a certain point, and then obese means you're so big your health is taking a real hit. Yeah, yeah. But it's overweight and then obese. You got normal weight, then you're overweight, then you're obese, then you're morbidly obese, then you're super morbidly obese, and then you're Amberlyn Reid. She's got her own category. So this eating disorder therapist is saying. So Gillian Michaels said, yeah, having excess body fat is detrimental to your health. And the eating disorder therapist like, where are you getting that info from? Sounds like a load of tosh to me. And it says here, according to the World Health Organization and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, excess body fat, particularly at levels classified as obesity, is associated with increased risk of type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, certain cancers, high blood pressure, and premature death. However, body fat is not the only determinant of health. Physical activity, diet quality, genetics, and metabolic markers also play major roles. This program's telling me I should work out while watching. Just get on the walking pad, have a little walk, see? Physician, heal thyself, yeah.
There are dozens of MRT trials that show having excess body fat, dozens, is causal, not
Oh,
correlated.
no, that's not true. There is
Oh, no.
no disease that just fat-bodied people get.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Hello,
But
Trinka, good to see
obesity
you.
lends itself to all-cause mortality across the board. Have you heard of something called adiposopathy? Okay, so you know it means literally sick fat. And you understand how it works? Okay, tell me how it works.
So it's an additional layer of fat in the stomach area.
No, that's not what it is. It works as follows. When we eat too much food that has energy that we're not utilizing, the body needs to put that energy somewhere, right? So it puts it in fat cells. So it puts it in initially subcutaneous fat cells, a little bit of visceral fat, which is fat around the organs. And at first you have hyperplasia, which means we're recruiting new little fat cells, which is
Adiposopathy, or sick fat, refers to dysfunctional fat tissue that contributes to metabolic disease. It is not simply excess body fat, but fat that has become biologically altered in ways that promote inflammation, insulin resistance, abnormal cholesterol levels, and increased cardiovascular risk. And that comes from the American Association of Clinical Endocrinology.
isn't necessarily a bad thing up to a point. Now, the issue is that once you can no longer recruit more fat cells, right, you get hypertrophy. So the fat cells start to expand. And this is exceptionally dangerous because what ends up happening is the blood vessels get outpaced. So the fat cells can't get oxygen and they start screaming, literally. And when they do, they release cytokine.
Why did she shake her head at scientific fact? Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe facts. Oh yeah, a scientist said it. Yeah, name them all. Name all the scientists that worked on it, all right?
It's inflammatory proteins, right?
I want to
Oh,
pause.
no, of course you do want to pause. Because it's irrefutable. You don't even know what I'm talking about. So,
Jillian, okay, first of all, I don't appreciate the way that you're speaking to me right now. You called me out for just trying to understand the languaging and saying I was talking to like a 3-year-old, but I felt like I was talking to you very respectfully. You're talking to me very disrespectfully right now.
Here's the thing.
And I want to.
You're telling me you understand it, but you don't understand it. You fundamentally didn't describe it accurately.
But what I understand is that
What's lipotoxicity?
I don't want to talk about, I am not, okay, here, I'm going to say this straight out. I am not a medical doctor, okay? So I'm not going to talk to you about medical diagnosis.
Oh dear. So this is an eating disorder therapist, and I think they may have gone in above their head. You're already turned off from Gillian by how she's talking. I think they chose Gillian because of the kind of personality that she is, and it makes for good TV, I would say. Interesting choice to turn up to this population platform and mainstream their science and art. It is very interesting, yeah. Um, I mean, yeah, Gillian Michaels is not a doctor. Um, this is all like, this is all opinion. So we're probably gonna get some wild claims throughout this show, like incredibly wild claims. So, just like let's all like Gillian obviously knows what she's talking about because she's been in the health space for a long time. This person should know what they're talking about because she's an eating disorder therapist. She should have knowledge of the psychological factors behind eating disorders, one of which is BED, right? Not a medical doctor, but makes medical claims. Yeah, I mean, she's an eating disorder therapist, so she is in the allied health professional umbrella. So she should know some things, but like not to the extent of lipotoxicity, lipedema, lymphedema, dimpadema do, You meant glasses, yeah, that's fair.
Diagnosis, because that's outside my
There's
scope, and
going to be
I'm
wild
fully
shit.
willing. Hey, I'm fully willing to be wrong. What I am here to talk to you about is the fact that people in fat bodies are irreparably harmed going into the medical system every single day because of the term, the O word.
So that's what you want to litigate?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the claim, though.
The idea that
The thing is, Middle, doctors who are general practitioners have an overview of all medical things. That's why they refer you to specialists. So when you take the advice of a GP for your diet, you really need to make sure that you do your research as well, because doctors only know up to a certain point unless they specialize in certain areas. So, I had a doctor that was heavier than me refer me to a dietitian, and they were trying to give me diet advice, and it just seemed a bit like, I don't know, I can't really take advice from somebody that's heavier than me and just has a general knowledge of nutrition, right? You want to go to a dietitian who has actually dedicated 4 years of their life to the science of food and the science of nutrition, right?
fat-bodied people are inherently unhealthy is, I believe, incorrect.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not
There's a
wrong.
robust amount of data.
I'm
You are
not wrong.
Okay, so
Because
let
you
me
can't
finish
look,
the
you
thought.
can't look at.
Then let me finish the
Let me
thought.
finish my
Why are people holding up red flags? This wasn't explained.
thought first, please. You can't look at a person's body and tell whether or not tell their health status.
So fat is an endocrine organ. When it overgrows, it does wreak havoc in the body. I didn't finish telling you what happened.
Excess fat causes hormone imbalances, at the very least. And this person on the right here should know that.
So when the oxygen can't get to those fat cells, they'll die and they'll rupture.
Well,
and
I
then
want
the
to jump
immune
in,
system
I
starts
see.
dumping macrophages in to try to clean it up.
But do you know what's
But they
even more
can't clean it
unhealthy
up.
is weight cycling. And as we talked about earlier, only except for your people who
the claim. If you want to talk about that claim, we can. The claim is.
So then what are
that
you supposed
having-
to do though?
Ray says, any Dr. Mike on this? Gillian's been in the MAGA political show sphere for too long. she's stuck just trying to make everything feel small and be right regardless. I see.
So let's say this person is in a fat body and they are inherently unhealthy, right? We're telling
Oh,
you
I see,
they're
Wendy.
unhealthy because
Right.
they're in this
The
fat body.
vast majority
What are
of
they supposed to
people will
do?
be significantly more prone to all-cause mortality. For me,
Intentional weight loss fails 95 to 98% of the time. So what
tell
is
me
the
why, though. You would probably know this better than me.
There is no strong scientific evidence supporting a universal 95 to 98% failure rate in dieting. Research shows many people regain weight over time, but outcomes vary depending on how success is defined. One comprehensive review published in American Psychologist found that about one third to two-thirds of dieters regained more weight than they lost in long-term follow-ups, and it did not support a precise 95 to 98%. Uh, Hello, am I back now? Megan Ann said that Jubilee was really bad trying to react to. Bloody hell. I'm back, thank you. Um, yeah, it's got a copyright match. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, I don't know what we can do really. Um, I have returned. Thank you so much. It's difficult because obviously watching like TV shows is going to be a bit yeah, it's going to be a bit dicey with the copyright stuff. Um, so I guess we just have to stick to like we have to stick to stuff that we can actually watch. So I said we were going to look into this guy, Simon LaFontaine. If you were here yesterday, you would know about him. Um, Curvy Connections. Yeah, we could watch that. Oh, is it Pop the Balloon? Hmm. Is this definitely going to be like yeah No more Miss Michaels, no. I got copyrighted, unfortunately. Curvy connection. Let's have a look.
My name is Alexandra Rodriguez. I have been
Boo! You suck, Alexander Rodriguez.
creating YouTube content since 2011, a lot of it being plus size focused.
Wait, isn't Alexandra Rodriguez a copyright striker as well? Are we going to be safe with this? Ooh.
I've always thoroughly believed that humans of all sizes deserve representation. And as someone who is a huge fan of all things reality dating,
Definitely huge.
I've always been deeply disappointed by the
2
lack
years
of
ago.
body inclusivity in these shows. After all, the size of the average American woman is a size 16, so why are we not seeing that represented in all of our favorite dating shows? Finding love is not one size fits all, so I decided to take it into my own hands and bring you a new type of dating show, Curvy Connection. Come follow Luis's journey to find a connection with one of our fabulous women. From solo dates, group dates, and more, you won't want to miss it. Thank you so much,
Just be
Chic
nice
Soul,
about
for
it.
sponsoring Curvy Connection. You can get 20% off your chicsoul.com order with code Curvy Connection. Let's meet our single guy looking for love, Luis.
My name is Luis.
Hello,
I
Luis.
am 33 years old. I've been single for about a year and a half now. I have 2 kids that I love and adore. For a
3 weight
living,
loss surgeries,
I work in product development, and I sew. My hobbies include things like creating, making bags, sewing, but also I love playing disc golf. I love walking on the beach and hiking. The things that I look for in a partner are consistency, consideration, and communication. Those are my 3 C's. I guess just my thoughts on this show in general are just remaining open-minded, living for the experience, living for the story.
My 3 C's are Coca-Cola, crisps, and cotton buds. My 3 C's.
But open to whatever might come.
I don't
I'm
know,
really
Stella.
excited about it.
Now, let's meet our single ladies.
My name is Fatima. I am 30 years old.
Hello,
I am
Fatima.
from Southern California. I am super excited to be a part of this project. I work at the Cheesecake Factory, but I am also a body acceptance advocate and a plus size.
Oh, you had to ruin it. Of course you work at the Cheesecake Factory.
I have been single for 4 years. I did dip my toes a little bit into the online dating, which was a very new experience for me because every relationship in my life, I met those people in person. Gave me so much anxiety. It's been like this yo-yo thing for the past few years. I'll go back for a couple of months and I just get disappointed. I'm a foodie. I love
chips.
food. Oh my God, I love food. I love traveling and trying.
Look, I know you're a plus size girl. Of course you love food. I love food too. But you know, sometimes it's obvious when we love food, all right?
New things
You're
and,
welcome.
and sharing food with my friends and creating memories. Another thing that I love to do is break the stigma that you can, tell somebody's health by how they look like. So as a fat woman, I constantly let people know that I love movement, I love working out. I don't want to punish my body for things that it can't do. I want to celebrate my body for things that it can do. What would my friends
That's a good form of body positivity, but you know, it is kind of like you do have to lose some weight because of excess body fat, let's face it.
say about me. I hope that they would say that I am hilarious, because I am. I think I'm a loyal friend. I think I'm a very sensitive friend. I'm ready to be in a serious relationship. I am ready to get married and have children, but I am also very excited to be a part of this project because everybody deserves to feel loved. Everybody deserves to feel wanted. Everybody deserves to feel desired and needed. Stop thinking that only thin women and thin men, deserve to have a place in this world and deserve to like raise kids and have families and stuff like that.
What are you talking about? There are fat people all over the world that are in love right now. I bet there's a fat man and a fat woman doing jiggy jiggy right heckin' now somewhere in the world. Making babies right now.
Deserve to meet somebody who's gonna look at me and think I'm the most beautiful thing in the world, and who's gonna enjoy my jokes, and who's gonna love my cooking, and who's gonna, complete me.
I'm Megan Kirk, and I am 23 years old from State College, Pennsylvania, home of Penn State, and I've been single for my entire life. I've kind of fallen into the trap of modern dating where it's situationships and talking stages, and haven't really been able to take anything to the next level of dating. I've never even been on a real date other than just like hanging out. So I'm really, really excited.
Hanging out is a real date, to be fair. Thought you might enjoy this. Oh, it's, I'm having fun. I always have fun.
For this experience, I like to say there's kind of like two sides to me. I am either super outgoing and talkative, or I am quiet and alone in my room reading.
That's the thing with shots like that. Right, I need you to be as shiny and outgoing. Ha ha! Ha ha! Now I need you to be introspective and contemplative. All while holding a matcha.
Books from my bookshelf. I also love spending time with my nephews. I have 2 little ones, and I love being their aunt. Growing up here in State College was really big atmosphere
I have 2 little ones, but not nephews.
of sports. Everyone loves on Saturdays here to go to Penn State football games. I'm a diehard college football fan. I love going to games. That's basically where you can find me every Saturday in the fall. I was a competitive cheerleader for 14 years. This past year, I was able to volunteer as a assistant coach for the club team at Penn State. I was able to kind of dip my toes into coaching, which I really loved, and I loved being back in that atmosphere of the sport. I would say my friends and family would describe me as loyal and passionate, overall just there to be their biggest cheerleader.
They describe you as loyal. Are you an animal? Are you a domesticated pet? I don't know people I don't know people describe me as loyal. I don't know. Oh, she's very loyal. Yeah, she'll fetch things for you. Right in front of my salad, exactly, Paolo.
I love to support my friends and my family. I will be in your Instagram comments, like commenting like, "You go girl, you look so good." I have anxiety and I can sometimes let it dictate my life too much. I think that's one of the things that has hindered me in relationships. I'm so excited for the show. I think I'm so looking forward to like putting myself out there and letting new experiences happen to me instead of being scared of them. I'm so ready.
That reads to me high maintenance. High maintenance, this one. Described as loyal, good around children, stays off furniture. Doesn't interact well with other humans. Cannot live with another woman.
And I'm excited to be meeting new people, having people who understand what it's like to be plus size and dating, and have somebody who is attracted to plus size women. Yeah. I don't have to worry about that aspect. I'm excited, but nervous, but excited. Mostly excited, but a little nervous.
My name is Aubrey, and I am so excited to be a part of Curvy Connection. I am actually a diversity, equity, and inclusion manager. I have the amazing job of creating space and helping people feel not only loved, supported, included, and represented in our society, in the campaigns and the advertisements that we do. That is my job, that is my jam, and I absolutely love it. I have been single for 3 years, and I am a big contender of healing within myself, therapy.
Hey, you've been single for 3 years. Why are you popping your puss like that in front of everyone? Do you think that might be something to do with it?
And taking time to fall in love with myself again so that when that time comes and I meet that dream guy, I am healed and I am ready to love and be loved on. Like, period. Healing girl era. I want someone who is compassionate. I want someone who is open. I want someone who wants to live life and experience life. I want someone to love me for me, and I want to love someone for them. Am I nervous? Absolutely. Have I done this before?
She's loyal. You know, you want a woman you can trust, somebody who won't tell your wife.
Absolutely not. But I'm honestly, I always will say this, I'm just happy to be here. Not only am I happy to have this experience, I'm happy to have this representation. Bigger, curvier, voluptuous people deserve love too, and I love seeing us being loved out loud. So this show is going to prove not only do we deserve to be loved out loud, but let me find my connection. So
Yeah, but you don't need a show. You don't need a show. Thin people don't need a show for that, honestly. Everybody can just go outside. You ever thought about going outside? Leave the house and shout out, "Hey, I'm single," and just wait for the men to come. You know, have a little telegram. Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, my coochie needs some seeing to. Come and visit X address. All right.
So I love to travel. I love to read. I love to write. I love to party. I'm not gonna lie, I am a party girl. I love to enjoy life, live the best of the moments. I love to dance. I love to do fashion. I am a fashionista. I am that girl, okay? How my friends have described me.
Don't say gall. We know where that goes.
I mean, aside from that girl, okay, they definitely would describe me as positive, outgoing, funny. I'm very caring,
Loyal?
definitely determined, goal-oriented, and above all else, she is sassy and she is fabulous. Very excited to see what Curvy Connections has for us, and maybe I'll find my Prince Charming after all.
Maybe.
Who knows?
My name is Julianne. Friends and family call me Jules. I am 33 years old and I live just outside of Seattle, Washington. I am a mother of 2 amazing children. I have a 13-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I am a regional property manager. I am known for being a hard-working, independent woman, independent mother. My kids and my career have always come first, and I'm really proud of that. You know, for fun, I love to travel. You will always find my kids with me. I drag them along everywhere. Love going to the beach. At night, I put them to bed, watch some true crime, grab some wine. I like to relax and enjoy new things.
At least you do it in that order. At least you don't grab some wine, put on the true crime, and then send your kids to bed with trauma.
Try new things, try new foods. I really haven't dated much, honestly. You know, I was in a relationship about 4 years ago. It was very toxic. I finally made it out of that. And honestly, I've been single pretty much ever since. You get in the habit and
I mean, you've obviously been in a few successful relationships if you've had 2 kids. They all travel and are all loyal, exactly. You need loyalty in travel. It's like when, you know, you're a king and one of your knights has to go off to defend the realm for you. You want a loyal knight, don't you? That is a lot of lip filler, yeah.
and the grind of things and going to work and taking the kids to sports and dance. And, you know, it's really consuming and it's a lot for one person. My mom has always been basically a co-parent for me. She's almost been a spouse. She's always lived with me or near me since I was a mom, when I became a mom at 19. And my mom, unfortunately, unexpectedly passed away this November. So it's been a few months and I've never experienced devastation like I have with her passing. And one thing that she had said to me many times, I really want you to find somebody, Jules. I really want you to find a nice man who will treat you right, who the kids will look up to. And now more than ever, now that she's gone, I'm really, you know, thinking about that, especially at this stage in my life where I don't need anyone. I'm independent, pay all my bills, I have nice things.
Okay, if you don't need anyone, why are you here? I don't need nobody. I'm on the dating show to find a man who'll take care of me. Just admit, you just want to get drilled. Let's face it. That's fine, you can say that. You can say that.
My kids are taken care of. It's truly just, I'm ready I'm ready to find love. I'm ready to find a good person, a good human being, somebody who I get along with and
Loyal?
that doesn't have a specific race or look or height. I'm the largest I have ever been as an adult. Somebody's gonna love me for who I am. I've really gone through a lot with losing my mom and put on some weight, but I'm healthy, I'm happy, finding myself again. And if that person is meant to be for me, they're not gonna care. They're not gonna care that I've put on some weight and they're gonna love me for who I am. And that's really what
So you just want somebody to get fatter with. Understood.
I'm looking for. I'm ready to meet someone special. I'm ready to try new things. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Valeria Gudo, and I'm 29 years old, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I work in childcare. I am extremely excited to be on this show. I think it's a little unconventional, but I am extremely open-minded, clearly because my dating ways has not worked out. But my friends would describe me as extremely independent, which is, I think, part of the reason why I struggle with dating. Very blunt, and always the life of the party. I enjoy running, I enjoy the beach, I grew up on the beach, and I just want someone who shares those hobbies with me.
All of these women so far seem very high maintenance, and Luis seems to be very chill. He likes to make his own bags, and you know, he just loves life.
Going to the beach, adventuring outside, hiking, running, and everything that life has to offer. And my partner, I am extremely excited to look for someone who has the balance of work and play. And aside from that, I am so excited to be on the show, and I cannot wait to see where this goes.
How amazing are they? I am so excited to take you all through this
And here's the most high maintenance one of them all. Good job she's got a husband.
experience and watch the connections unfold. Now let's head to the Curvy Connection house and meet the girls in person.
That's a bit... Why they gotta go through a tunnel?
House and meet the girls in person.
I just wanted to listen to this. Why do they have to go through a tunnel to get to the kitchen? Is that why are you doing that for? Are you trying to make them think, you know, you've got to be this size to travel through to the kitchen? She has a Timu Drake husband. Yeah. Yeah, there's one guy and all the women's. Of course, there's a load of Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this? Quest chips. Ah, I love Quest chips. The tunnel of love. Exactly. They got all the Quest chips you can want. You got protein bars. Why is this all protein stuff? That's a bit weird. The decor tour. It's lovely, don't you think? I love what they've done with the kitchen, all these protein chips. Where's the Lays? All snack, yeah. Insert plug here. Well, what you do in your own time, Dan, is up to you. We're just trying to watch the video, alright? Welcome in, Hot Latte. Good to see you. Yeah, the girls love that, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. What, okay, so you're hoping for some... They're hoping for some shenanigans on this one. That is a nice pool, yeah. I find it kind of odd that it's just going to be one fella and all of these women vying for his affection. Yes, I don't know. I don't tend to like watch any of these kind of shows. I don't really watch TV anyway. I'll take the house. Yeah, the house looks good. The grounds look good. Curvy long distance, yeah. Lights flickering.
I was just about to text if I should wait.
Come on in! No. Hello! Our first contestant here. She's the first girly. We got Megan. No, you're the first. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for coming.
I'm so excited.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Oh,
meet you. Oh my God, I'm so excited that you're here.
This is so beautiful.
We're talking like this. Hello. Like Mrs. Doubtfire coming out of the fridge with cake on her face. Ooh.
Yes. So this is Megan. Megan, this is
All high maintenance.
I'm a hugger.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're beautiful.
I'm a hugger, don't touch me.
Hello. It's so nice to meet you.
Tell me when they stop screaming.
Oh my God.
There's a woman there. "Hey, I'm just here to, have a bit of fun."
How you guys feeling? Fabulous, excited. Damn, I'm on your edge.
I want to know about this woman. Hello, I'm Mavis. I'm 60 years old and I'm looking for a big fella that I can sit on while we watch Bullseye. Oh, come on, Mavis.
Oh my God. How you guys feeling? Fabulous, excited. Damn, I'm on your edge.
You think the older woman is the cook? Oh. Yeah, it's a bit overstimulating, isn't it? Cheers, everybody. Cheers, girlies. Cheers. The eyelash tech.
Okay, our girls are here and they are getting ready for the cocktail party. Luis is on his way and they are going to meet for the first
You can't have a cocktail party without a cock. Welcome in, Luis.
time. Tonight we are doing our cocktail party along with a little mix of speed dating so Luis can get to know the girls and decide who he wants to take on his one-on-one dates tomorrow.
Oh, you look fabulous, darling. Oh, you look fabulous, darling. Oh, you look fabulous, darling.
It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection. Lights a spark. It's like you know.
Chic Soul is a curvy company that sells sizes 10 to 24.
New arrivals are added daily.
I'm doing advertising and making it look like it's really free-flowing.
With fast shipping from Auburn, Alabama.
You can
Luis
shop
better
my
look an
outfit
absolute
and so
10.
much more at chicsoul.com.
Get 20% off your Chic Soul order with code CurvyConnection.
Okay, our single guy
Here he
looking for
is.
love, Luis, has just arrived to the Curvy Connection house. How do you feel?
I'm pretty excited, extremely anxious, but
Yes.
I think I'm ready.
You think you're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited. The girls have been dying to
The green
meet
dress
Luis
did look
all
nice,
day,
yeah.
and he is finally here. So let's get the girls out one by one, just so everyone can get to introduce themselves before we start our cocktail party.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Val.
Val, Luis.
You look handsome.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Thank
Luis
you.
does scrub up
Where are
well.
you from?
I live in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh my gosh, I actually live like an hour away from here.
Oh, okay.
I'm in
All right, show's over. Right, them two, off you go. If you live an hour away from each other, you might as well do it. Couldn't even steam his vest.
from
No.
Boston, so
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so I'm Val, and
Awesome.
I'm excited to see where this goes.
Big Al's come
Yeah,
to a
me
toga
too.
party.
Thanks for being the guy. You look the part.
Okay, great.
So
Thank
handsome.
you so much.
We'll chat inside.
Yeah.
You look like a human male. We'll accept you. Come on.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Fatima.
Hey,
Come on,
Luis.
give me a hug. Nice
Yeah,
to meet
it's good
you.
to meet you too.
How was your trip?
Oh, it was so long, but it's
How are
good.
you feeling?
I'm good.
Are you
Good.
nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
You don't look nervous. You look very like cool. Your outfit, amazing.
Thank
One
you so
point.
much.
Love it.
Fabulous.
Oh my god! I thought I was not nervous.
Hello.
Hi.
She lives an hour away from him. She lives an hour away from Luis. This is so awkward. Yeah, I love it. It is giving Amish, yeah. He looks like he churns his own butter. And that's not a slur.
Hey, good
Nice
to
to
meet you.
meet
Can
you.
hug?
Yes. How are you feeling?
I'm a little anxious.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Are you happy to be here?
I am.
I'm happy to see you. Look forward to getting to know you.
Yeah, me too.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Louise. How are you? Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, of course.
You look amazing.
Thank you. So
oh
do
my
you.
gosh, and not to be weird, you smell good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I love the socks too.
Thank
A
you.
fan. I saw them peeking.
Who's back there in the window? Mavis. She's waiting for her turn. Whoa, can't wait to get out there to meet Louis. Oh, he looks like a right bloody go-getter.
Yeah,
Where?
me too.
Where?
Are you happy to be here?
I am.
Well, happy to see you. Look forward to getting to know you.
Yeah, me too.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Louise. How are you? Can
I
give
didn't.
you a
I
hug?
didn't catch that.
You look amazing.
Thank you. So
oh
do
my
you.
gosh, and not to be weird, you smell good.
That's Mavis. Yeah.
I love the socks too.
Thank
A
you.
fan. I saw them
They're
peeking
mine.
through.
Socks,
Cacti.
yeah.
We're
Socks,
fans.
yeah,
I would
right.
show you my fuzzy socks, but gotta put the heels on today.
Well,
oh, I love your glasses too.
Thank you so
I'm sorry.
much.
I'm just like gassing you with compliments. You're very handsome.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Yeah, good
Oh.
to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Cool. Me too.
Nervous,
I
but
am.
excited.
I'm really excited
Amish.
to get to know
Yeah.
all of you guys. So.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $4.99. Fresh. Thank you so much. Amish. Is it not Amish? Amish. Mavis is like, I'm going to show him how we did it back in there. Oh, I bet she is the dirty bitch.
I think I'm awesome too, but they're awesome too. Sure. I'll see you in
Yeah,
there.
cool.
That is a short dress. Whip. Pop your
To
cork.
finding love, a curvy connection, because finding love is not one size fits all.
Woo!
Sit down, sister. It's not worth your time.
Hate cursive singing. I'll be home for Christmas.
We got much more to do.
Okay,
He's
what's
loving
the
it.
question that you have to ask a girl that you go on a date with or talk at the bar? What's something that
Do you enjoy a sandwich afterwards? That's my question. Of course you do. The Screaming Banshees. Susie and the Banshees. I love them.
you really want to know about a person?
You know, I think the
Team
things
Mavis.
that like
We love
really
Mavis.
spark my interest are, you know, social issues, a little bit about me.
Okay.
I was a musician for a while. I am an artist. I
Yeah.
am a designer, creator, all these things. And so like
Mavis's question to Louise would be, do you prefer pork or beef dripping on your toast? That's what she would say.
those kinds of things, because they're important to me.
Yeah.
I want to know if like maybe there's some of that stuff in the person I'm dating.
For sure.
And it doesn't
Turkey
have
and
to be that
cheese.
way, you know. Like,
But that helps.
sure, I understand that opposites can attract, but also like if you have like a good foundation.
Ooh. Her body language seems a bit off. He seems very, into it, genuine. You'd be upset if I was straight that we only had one guy to choose from. Yeah, it does seem a bit, you'd think there'd be more of an equal footing in terms of gender numbers.
Of like a common ground foundation, then I think it's easier to move forward from there.
Whenever I saw your profile, I really was intrigued by what you do for a living. I thought that was, I don't know, it just really spoke to me. So,
Really?
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I actually went to grad school. Fun fact, I started off my career in undergrad in creative industry management, advertising. Actually had an internship that was terrible, and a lot of the reason why I went back to school to get my degree in diversity management analysis was because of the way that I was treated, and I was like, I don't want to let anyone else feel that way.
Yeah.
And it's just been a passion of mine to like create space for people, not just for me, but especially with me being a black woman in a plus size body, like there aren't spaces created for me, so
Sure.
like to create.
I think you'll find the term is fat-bodied, but I'm not allowed to say that because I'll get copyright struck.
And I feel like you can relate to that. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess the reason why I was so intrigued by what you do is just because I'm just like very socially aware, socially conscious about stuff like that. Workers' rights and
Oh
human
my
rights.
gosh,
and
yes.
So I don't know, it just really grabbed my attention. So I was
Thank you.
really
I'm glad you
excited.
did. It's a passion of mine. I love it, and it goes right along with like me being passionate about body positivity and body diversity. So creating space for everyone.
Yes.
We all deserve to be loved and hang out. I mean,
Yeah.
and have a good time. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you grow up in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, so I grew up in State College, Pennsylvania, which like most people don't know unless
Don't
you
say
say
the O
Penn
word.
State. So I grew up like diehard Penn State fan.
How do you feel about being on a date with somebody?
She's from Pennsylvania, so she must love his Amish beard. That's where the Amish are from, right? Pennsylvania Dutch. That's right, yeah? So she's like, fuck, that beard. That beard really gets me going. Just wanna.
Somebody 10 years
The
older
dress.
than you.
Yeah, let's talk about the dress.
Not weird.
It does look like she's hiding toilet roll underneath the bottom of it. You know, like, I don't know if you have ever had those when you were younger in your parents' house or wherever you lived. They would have a lady on the toilet and she hid a toilet roll up her dress. Do you remember that?
Out by like how some people would think. I was
He's
talking to
missing
some
the
of other
straw
girls
hat,
and like
yeah. And the
most
Mormons
of
in
them didn't
Utah,
realize I was
yeah.
23 until
Salt
I told
Lake
them.
City.
Sure, yeah.
The Osmonds, Utah, crazy horses, wee, wee.
But I also like, my sister's 33, and so her and I are really, really close.
Okay,
and, like,
cool.
I kind of have a lot of differences to people, other 23-year-olds.
Sure.
Like I'm kind of, my sister always says I'm like a 65-year-old in a 23-year-old's body. So how did your last relationship go?
You're 65-year-old in a 23-year-old's body. Well, Mavis is 65 years old with the thoughts of a 23-year-old, all right?
And when was it?
I dated a girl probably 2.5 months-ish. It's funny, like it broke up probably a few weeks before I even heard about this whole casting call thing.
Okay.
What about you?
I've never
Crochet
had
toilet
an official
lady.
boyfriend.
Thank you, Miss Bonnie.
Oh.
Welcome in.
I've
by
had
the way.
like situationships, talking stages, whatever the
Sure,
like
yeah,
modern thing is now to say. So that's why
Right.
going out with someone older is very intriguing to me.
Cool, yeah, that's awesome. No, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
So you live in the Pacific Northwest?
I do, yes.
Do you enjoy
Ooh,
it?
what does that mean?
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Washington. Lucky enough to work from home most of the time.
But you're not in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where you spent most of your days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good, started making trouble in the neighborhood. She got in one little fight and her mum got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
Time
That's
to
awesome.
be with my kids. I have 2 kids.
That's cool. I have 2
Lovely.
kids also.
How old are your kids?
They're 13.
Oh, my son's 13.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And you are
Yes. 13-year-old kids, they could all go away.
33. Me too.
Yeah.
So how's your dating life been?
It has been
Mavis does go
pretty
like
good.
a clap.
Yeah? How long, can I ask how long it's been since you've been divorced?
Since I've officially been divorced, it's been about a year.
Okay.
And so, but I've been separated for about a year and a half. But obviously, as you know, like relationships end long before they end.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
so-
I was married too.
Yeah.
And so I've been divorced and I absolutely get that.
Did she whistle for a cab?
I got divorced in 2000.
Yeah, she whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh, and it had a dice in the mirror.
15 though, so it's
Okay.
been years.
Sure.
5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
Have you done much
Welcome in,
dating
feminine.
since
Good to
you've
see
been
you.
I
divorced?
have. I've been in 2 kind of consistent relationships. I dated one girl for about 5-ish months, maybe 6-ish months, and then I dated another girl for about 2.5 months.
But you're here,
Lovely.
right?
I am here. Yeah, exactly.
He's here.
And so, you know, and I, you know,
He's definitely present, which is good for the ladies, because if there wasn't a man, we wouldn't have a show.
it's one of those things where it's like I try and just stay open-minded through all of the dating. You know,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
my goal in dating is always learn something about myself and learn something about people as a whole.
I love that.
And so yeah, and so like that's been
Don't treat people as a whole, treat them as a person.
pretty helpful. It's worked for me at least. So,
Stop it.
yeah.
Well, I look forward to getting to know you more.
Me too.
I might have misheard, I'm not sure, but what do you do for work?
So I work in product development. So like my technical title is I'm a sample maker.
Okay.
I work on a team that designs and develops police and military gear.
So
Backpacks.
fashion for the military.
Kind of. It's more like
You coming up with like
utilitarian.
purses and
Yeah,
stuff.
so yeah. I mean,
Camo purses?
I thought you said you make bags. So you make military bags. Thank you for your service, I guess.
I haven't made a camo purse actually. It's
There you
fun.
go.
Yeah.
So you
It's
do,
one
that's
angle.
why when you were talking earlier, you were talking about fashion sense. That's exactly what it is. So you actually are kind of in the fashion industry.
Kind of, yeah. I prefer to create things with my hands. That's what brings me joy. I actually made these shoes.
You made those?
And so I...
You made your own shoes. Now there's that man's a keeper. Come on, make me all my own shoes.
don't think I own
Imelda
anything
Marcos,
that I
eat the
have
heart
not
out.
like touched, like made my.
That's really cool.
It's just one of those things that like I just don't. I'm not a fan of things that everybody has.
So I would like to believe that I am artistic and have that ability because I work with kids and like we're always doing crafts and everything. But the goodest it's gonna get is I can draw a stick figure.
Sure.
And that's my only ability.
Yeah.
But when it comes, I work with kids. I'm a full-time nanny.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I've been with the same family for almost 7 years.
That's
and
awesome.
those two boys are like my world. They are literally my heart. The oldest is about to turn 7.
Yeah, he makes clothes, but he doesn't iron them, right? He can't multitask. He has to make the clothes. But if you need an iron, nah, mate, can't be doing that.
Since I was a month when he started.
Wow.
And
I love that.
I don't know, it's rewarding. They are the reason why I know that I want kids.
Sure.
I've always had a heart for kids. I have nieces and nephews. It's just,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
you have kids, right?
I do. I have 2 kids.
Where?
They're both one of each. They're 13.
13,
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, so so you definitely get kind of.
They're at that age too where they're opinionated and they're feisty.
Exactly.
Pushing your limits.
Yeah. So, but I love those kids. With all my heart. Like they're.
Well, I'm gonna guess that you're an incredible dad.
I try.
Night 1, final thoughts.
The first day was really fun. All the ladies, I think, really hit it off. And that was, for me, important because I think making the relationships with the people you're going to be living with, outside of clicking with Luis, right? Like, it's important that the ladies all get along and we all just become friends at the end of the day. But I'm
over here. To talk to me, talk to the camera, I'm over here. Hello, thank you for the gift of membership. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
excited to see where things go with Luis. I'm excited to see, the relationships that, grow, progress, and I'm just excited.
My first impressions of Luis today was that he's very warm and friendly, and I didn't feel like that intimidating, where you can't talk to somebody. It was very open and honest, from the get-go. My thoughts on all the girls, they're really awesome. I'm usually the loudest person.
No, you don't think like that. They're competition. You have to think of them as competition. If you want to secure that Luis fella, you need to eliminate the competition. Get that dress up a few inches. Get that makeup up a few inches. Get that hair up a few inches, and before you know it, he'll be up a few inches as well.
In a room, and I feel like right now I'm the quietest, which is very weird for me, but they've been awesome, and I feel like I've just earned all of my professional hype squad here.
My first chat with Luis was really good. I expected it to be very interesting because I got the vibe that he's a very good conversationalist. You know what I mean? So
I think she seems the most standoffish of the lot, considering her body language.
he can have a good conversation. So I think we kind of went back and forth. It was never an awkward moment. Felt like a very strong
yes, Fred.
friendly vibe. It's almost like we want to get to know each other more. So I'm I thought it went well.
He was really cute and he looked so sweet. You can tell he really has kind eyes. And also, I'm a fan of his glasses. Love the glasses, but it was so sweet to finally put a face to a name and really get to know who Luis is. I think it's a different kind of perspective to have someone ask about my job because that's not the first thing that comes up. So the fact that
Is this blusher? Because she has a strange kind of. She's almost got the adamant Prince Charming kind of thing going on. That's all right, it's done. Yes, she got the Prince Charming thing going on. It looks very blushy.
that he was asking about the work I did and how that was really important to him. I was it's really good to have someone who also feels passionate about being in that space and understanding what that means in the world and everything. So really good conversation.
My first impressions of Luis were he is a gentle teddy bear. He has really kind eyes and he seems like a really genuinely good guy. I
Oh my
felt
God, that's all the qualities that I have. Should I go on Curvy Connection?
like when we first met, he's just really easy to talk to. He seems like one of those people that you can just be totally honest with, which I love.
I think so.
I didn't feel nervous or like he was judging
They all
me,
have this.
which was really a great feeling.
Next time on Curvy Connection.
I don't know, I felt like not really in control of the date, if that makes any sense.
I think my biggest holdup is the distance and if like the connection would be strong enough to survive.
Are they doing tarot? Are they doing tarot? They're doing tarot, aren't they?
The distance.
I think I'm just like...
I know plenty of fat people who are in these successful relationships.
It's a little off-putting.
Are we gonna end up being together? Is he gonna pick me? Am I gonna make it?
Are we gonna end up being together? All the personality of a creaking door.
Yes.
Oh, oh! They're gonna kiss. Oh, film it. Awkward. Yeah. His shirt's too small. Hopefully that's not the only
Welcome
thing.
back to Curvy Connection. On episode 2 today, we're going to start the day off with sitting down with Luis at a coffee shop and get his first impressions. I want to know, how was his first night meeting all the ladies for the first time? Who did he click with the most? Who does he want to take on his first one-on-one date today? Let's see how Luis is feeling after his first night, and more importantly, who is he taking on that first one-on-one date today? Thank you so much, Chic Soul, for sponsoring Curvy Connection. You can get 20% off your chicsoul.com order with code Curvy Connection.
He did the movie Lean In, he did, yeah. Oh my God, where are they going?
Connection.
I wonder where they're going. Was that coffee shop? Must be some kind of cinema or something. Coffee in a coffee shop.
Okay, you guys,
Fuck me.
we're here with Luis.
Yeah.
Post night one. How are we feeling? Like, how'd you sleep? Are you exhausted?
I'm still pretty tired,
Oh.
but I'm feeling good, honestly.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I'm just so open to like the whole experience as a whole, so that like whatever comes my way,
The
it's
whole experience as a whole, yeah.
like you can't
You're
faze
open
me.
to it.
Yeah.
Do you think one-on-ones are going to be a little more like scary than like the group date last night?
I don't know. So last night was a bit overwhelming, if I'm honest, and
Yeah.
a little disorienting, just because. So I'm not the most extroverted person, and jumping into a crowd of, you know,
of women,
loud women who are like excited to get to know me. I was just. It was a little overwhelming,
Open the hole.
but
Right.
Yeah.
not in a bad way.
Did you feel any like initial sparks with anyone
I think so.
right away?
yeah.
So who are you first connecting with the most?
Go make a coffee if you need to.
I think Jules and I probably, I don't know, there was kind of like this calmness that like she kind of brought to the table.
So you'd say she's your number one at the moment, first impressions wise?
Yeah, probably.
Just first impressions?
Yeah.
Okay, no commitments, just
Right.
first impressions.
Yeah.
So do you
Yeah,
think you want
yeah,
to take her on one of your one-on-one dates today?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think it'd be fun.
Okay, exciting.
Luis has chosen Juliana for the first one-on-one date.
Was there any girl who kind of surprised you when you sat down to talk to them one-on-one?
I was really surprised by Fatima. All the girls kind of wanted to be close, not necessarily in my space, but just like closer, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But like the first thing she did when she pulled up was like move her chair back, and then she like was leaning back in her chair. I don't know if that's like a person.
Yeah, I was sensing the body language there too, Luis. Very good. You have very good perception there, I have to say. I do feel like she's going to be very reserved, and that might put him off. They do need to have Mildred on this show. They do. Mildred would pop off. And you know what? I think I saw a video of Mildred recently, and she looks fabulous. So I don't know why they didn't have her on the end of the Change or Die, but she looks fabulous.
space thing, or if that was just like a, I don't know, like if it was maybe just like subconscious body, you know, like just felt like maybe a little distant, or like there, like maybe she wanted a little bit of distance to like feel it out.
Yeah.
Which is cool, I understand that, but like it just felt very opposite of everyone else.
Right.
If that
Yeah,
makes
that
sense.
is. Yeah, that's
But
a
also
fair
like
assumption.
her personality, or just like when she talks, she's very like forward.
Direct.
Yeah, direct. That's
Yeah.
a good way to say it. And then, but like in that moment, she was kind of a little bit distant. That was something that I kind of carried last night and just was thinking
Silly
about.
sausage
Was like,
stepper.
I wonder what that was about.
You know, it's
So,
interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how your next one-on-one with her will go.
Yeah.
Because we're doing things a little different on this type of dating show, because this is a different type of dating show. He is going to be going on one-on-one dates with all of the girls, just because you never know how the connections will be once you're on a one-on-one date versus just a small interaction. So for your first date, we're going to be heading there soon for a painting class. Who do you want to take on your first one-on-one date today?
Probably Fatima.
All right.
Just because I want to see.
What? I thought you wanted to take Juliana for a one-on-one. I suppose, get the most reserved one out of the way early, I guess.
More about like what that interaction will be like.
I think she'd be a great pick for that date. So I'm gonna let Fatima know, and we'll head over to the first one-on-one date.
Awesome.
All right, let's go.
That painting shop, yeah. That painting shop. Oh, that looks lovely. Yeah, you got the reflection here, you got the night sky, you got little stars. Oh, it's very Bob Ross, don't you think? He changed his mind, yeah. You don't trust him. That's fair. No worries, Dan. You take care. Have a good
what's your
night.
social security number?
So you're from Turkey or where?
Russia. I moved to Russia when I was 2 years old, obviously with my family.
Okay.
And then when I was 18,
Kind of disrespectful her name has fat in it.
I was able to.
Yeah, well, at least she's not called Obesima. Isn't it? That would be a slur, Paolo. So Fatima's better than being Obesima.
To come to the States for this like student exchange program.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went back home and then was like, I just had a feeling that like I had to come back here.
So you moved to California on your own, or?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm not scared of change. I'm not scared of moving around. I'm not very big on, you know what I mean? Like staying in one place.
Mhm.
That's why when people say, this is my forever home, I'm like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
Like, you can't even say that about a relationship. And I know that it's like super controversial because we're in a dating show.
Yeah.
But, you know, forever is a big word. How do you know that I'm not gonna change in like 10, 20 years, or what I'm gonna want in 10, 20 years? You know what I mean? So it's
So what you're telling us, Fatima, is that you're not very stable. And I think a guy with 2 kids who are in their teen years probably wants some stability. I think that's the fair assumption to make. So saying, I don't even know what I'm going to be like in 10 years' time, bit of a red flag. You kind of want, you want a bit of stability in your life, I would say.
like you have to be very open of that and understanding. So, and I think that's why it's very hard to like date and stuff, because it's like, yes, you want to be in a committed relationship, but you also like want to be you and explore that as well, you know?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So first, how old are you? Remind me.
30.
Your age? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna be 31 in July.
Okay, cool. So yeah, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
It's really funny because that would have been a different question probably when I was in my mid-20s. Like I thought I wanted to get married and have children, and that was just like, like I had to have it.
She does talk a lot.
And that's still definitely on the roster. I would like to get married. And I know different people have different opinions on it. They're like, if you love somebody, you don't need to, like, I want to get married. I think in 5 years, I see myself like still like being happy, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm in such a great place mentally.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think my kids will be older by then.
How old are your kids?
They're 13. So they'll be almost graduating high school.
That's a tough age.
So I think for me right now, like the most important thing in a relationship I'm looking for is consideration.
Okay.
Somebody who like is thinking about me as
Like-
much as like I'm thinking about them.
I get it.
You know, like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, so not somebody that's going to be like, yeah, I'm going to Mongolia for 6 months. See you later. Bye, kids.
not like, not in like a cheesy way. Like, I mean, like in like almost like a.
So like when making decisions, when saying things.
Not
Well,
with
just
you.
like in the little things, I think. It's so hard. Like a lot of people, you know, like are so afraid of like codependency, which I completely agree. You know, it's like it's difficult to like.
Not to get lost in
Yeah, it's difficult not to like fall into this pattern of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like people are so afraid of that they like the pendulum swings so hard the other direction that almost like unhealthy.
Well, the way I see it as a woman, you know, dating, I see a lot of times, and I don't know if that's like a thing that is just like engraved with time. A lot of men are scared to like feel the feels and feel the feelings and allow themselves to be vulnerable. And I think that's a problem.
Judging by how Luis talks, he seems to be quite open emotionally. So I'm not sure why Fatima's talking like that, because it seems like Luis is in connection with his sensitive side.
A lot of times because they're just so afraid to be like, you know what, I really like you. Like, I don't want to play games. You know?
I think that's actually a really big part of like plus size like relationships that I've heard from a lot of women is that like a lot of men like plus size women, but they are so worried about their image that like they keep that stuff like behind closed doors. Dating somebody, but you're
Yeah, that is true. There is definitely there is a definite degree of fetishization when it comes to liking plus size people. I felt that at my biggest. You know, people would message me because I was a fat man, not because of my sparkling wit and dazzling personality. I know it's rare that people would not see that. But yeah, I've had that, and it's like, yeah, like they wouldn't be seen dead with you in public, but if you go to a hotel room or their bedroom or your bedroom, it's absolutely fine.
you're afraid to be seen in public with them. Like what kind of relationship is that?
As a fat person, I've never dealt with that. I've never dealt with the fact that somebody like doesn't want to see me in public, because it's just, I always looked at myself, and I don't want to sound conceited. I knew that I have so much to offer. Is
Punching
worried about
high.
what other people are going to think of me, of him being
Yeah, I
with
think-
me, then he shouldn't be with me. Just straight up.
I don't know. I think most people, like I said, it's hard for people to like see outside of themselves. Are people noticing me, and are they noticing size difference between
Me and my partner.
You know,
Yeah.
and
No,
so-
I totally agree
and
with
so-
you. What I've
Yeah, I get
noticed
that.
throughout the years is that thinner
Size difference is part of the fetish too. So like somebody you do tend to find that, well, I tended to find that the people that used to interact with me were generally really like athletically fit. You know, the people that would go to the gym a lot, really take care of their body a lot, and they just really liked the size comparison. And so I can see why this show got made. Obviously, I'm looking at it from a different point of view. I'm looking at it from the gay point of view. Um, but I'm sure it happens in heterosexual relationships too. Welcome in, Mary. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Does Lewis think he's a small guy? I don't know.
women have better chance on finding high profile men rather than
High-profile
fat women.
men.
And I'm like, I know plenty of fat people who
Yeah.
are in these successful relationships,
Sure.
both just emotionally, and they're like well off, they do good for themselves. And then how do you know like what I'm looking for? Like, what does that even
Fatima wants a high value male. That's what she wants.
mean, high profile?
Well, I'm glad we
So, yeah, no, this is really fun, and I didn't feel intimidated at all. Yeah, it was really fun, and you know, I hope I get to know you like
Yeah,
throughout these
this
days.
is
I mean,
good.
we're all hanging out at the house
Sure,
or
yeah.
whatever, so this is cool.
Yeah.
Hug. Ooh.
Like, I had fun. I don't know if that was like easy to see, you know, but I think we
Keeps
vibed.
looking at the camera,
I'm very
yeah.
easy to talk to, but I think we just, you know, it was like really natural for us to talk to. So like, I definitely saw that
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
When I first saw him, I was like, well,
He's
I was
not
like, he's
into her.
tall, so that's good.
That's why I found it surprising that he chose her first. I guess he just wanted to get it out of the way. Fatima doesn't want Lewis. Lewis doesn't want her. So I think it's good that they got this all out of the way.
He has a beautiful smile, and he has like this these like kind and very welcoming eyes. When you first meet somebody, you're like, oh, like I don't know how it's gonna be, but I think what I like about him the most is he's very genuine. Like when he's like listening to you, when he wasn't painting, you know what I mean? Like he's looking straight into my eyes, which is like a green flag for me, because like he's not like, you know, like he's just like looking at me and he's very comfortable. And
So you like the fact that he's not shifty. That's fair enough.
And he's just like, you can tell that he's like interested in the things that I say. Well, at least that's how I felt.
I think my date went pretty well. It was, I had a lot of fun, that's for sure. I don't know, I felt like not really in control of the date, if that makes any sense. Like it felt like the date was happening to me and not like I was, you know, like dating somebody or something.
Yeah, Fatima did seem to be in control the whole time, pretty much. I definitely, I got that feeling too, Louise. So you're not alone there.
And I don't know if that's maybe like from nervous like energy. She would ask a question and then I would go to answer it, and then she would like interject her
chemistry,
opinion on some of that stuff. And so, which is fine, you know, like that's her personality. I don't want to be like, that's, you know, it's just one of those things that's just like, oh, okay. I would be more interested in getting to know her just to see if like, that's just like a pattern throughout, like, or if that's a pattern or if it's just nerves, if that makes sense.
Okay, this is Fatima.
Oh, they're all strong personalities. They're all strong personalities, Mary, for sure. Like eating veggies on the plate, you get the worst stuff out of the way first. It depends on the veg, I would say.
I have gone on a date with Luis, and it was amazing. It was such a great date. It was like a painting date, so I was like a little intimidated because I'm not artsy at all. Like I appreciate art.
Lack of active
Unfortunately,
listening.
I can't create it.
Pardon?
But like it was just so easy, and it was just like we had an amazing conversation. The vibes were going. You know, it was just like very easy, and I had lots of fun with our instructor Jen, and we were just like cracking jokes. So far,
They must have edited that pretty well then, because I didn't hear a single joke on that date. She thinks the date went really well. Like you can tell she thinks, yeah, that date was amazing, because she talks about herself the whole time. Luis is like, yeah, I'm not really sure. So I think it was kind of a one-sided date here on Fatima's side.
I'm excited. Also, like I was excited because that was the first one. That definitely gave
More
me
fun
like
with the instructor,
a
yeah.
little confidence boost. But yeah, I'm so excited to see what the group dates are going to be. But I'm just having so much fun. I don't ever want to leave this house. I'm having so much fun with the girls and Luis.
Thank you to Honey Love for sponsoring.
I'm having so much fun with the girls. And who's that guy? You know, that fella. Yeah. The one I painted with for a few hours. Yeah, him.
Today's episode of Curvy Connection. Today I am wearing their mid-thigh bodysuit, and this is the most comfortable shapewear I have ever worn. Honey Love designs all of their shapewear with the idea that no one needs shapewear, but if anyone chooses to wear it, they have comfortable and beautiful designs. It helps to sculpt, but never squeeze, and you can breathe super comfortably. It has a built-in underwire-free bra that provides support and definition. No fear of uniboob here. The adjustable straps help you get your perfect fit. You can wear them crisscross or in racerback style.
Fatima's there for the vibes.
And I don't know about you guys, but I cannot stand thigh chafing. The extended thigh part is great for shaping, but it also eliminates that chafing. And it looks beautiful under bodycon dresses with...
You know what stops thigh chafing? Losing a bit of weight. I don't really get thigh chafing anymore.
slacks, skirts, and more. You can absolutely wear it as shapewear, but you can also pair a bottom only and wear it as a top, designed to be seen as a cute cami. And I absolutely love that there's an open gusset in the crotch area for easy access to the loo. The backside is also designed...
Huh? Open gusset in the crotch area? Disgusting.
To help enhance your curves, not flatten them. I can wear this all day, you guys. You have to check out Honey Love. I know you will adore them. You can use the
And it's Honey Love. Don't make the same mistake that I did and type in Love Honey. Don't do that. That is a lot of makeup, yeah.
code Curvy Connection at checkout for a discount. Okay, as you saw, Luis has gone on his first one-on-one date with Fatima earlier and did a super fun painting date.
You
Now
can see her
he's heading on
gusset.
his second date of the day. He is gonna go
Welcome
and
in,
see
Vogue.
a
Good to see
psychic
you.
and have a tarot reading with Jules. She has seen psychics in the past and she is a believer. Although Luis is a little bit of a skeptic, I think it's gonna be a really fun date. We're gonna get a little insight on both of them as individuals and also to see their compatibility as a couple. So
Easy
let's
access.
head to
I
our
know,
psychic
filthy
date.
bitch. That's a bridge.
Losing track of
Yeah.
space and time.
Washington.
I don't wanna go home looking for a reason to stay here all night. I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic.
Oh my god, they've gone to the tarot shop. Oh my god, that's where they're doing the tarot, at the tarot shop. What a time to come in. Welcome in, Vogue.
The way that you make me feel. You wonder if I feel the same. The blood's rushing through your veins. And then when I say your name.
Luis, mate. Probably need a size bigger on that shirt. Saying this as a fella who has trouble with shirts, you're gonna wanna get a bigger size. Because that button looks like it's gonna take somebody's eye out at any given time.
I'd like you guys to both choose which deck you are feeling drawn to. You can only be one, so try to agree on that.
Oh, we have to.
What was your initial thought?
This one.
Me too.
No way, you're lying.
No, it was.
Okay.
I want to start with the fact
Wow.
that there is a really beautiful layout here. I see very good cards for the both of you. What I want to share about what I get from the both of you, just kind of more spiritually,
So what the cards are saying is leave your husband. Right?
more from your energy. I'm going to start
you know,
a little
you
bit
know.
first with Jules. I feel like for you, these last about 12 to 16 months has been an extremely kind of transformative time in your life. You feel like you are at a place in life where you are ready for love. But I do feel that you still have
I can say really vague things too. It seems like in the past 35 years, you have breathed oxygen and blown out carbon dioxide. Now, if you are the kind of person that has a face, you tend to be somebody who feels emotion. Now, when you feel emotion, sometimes we think that maybe you can't eat, but if you eat food, that tends to be better than eating things that are not food-based. And also leave your husband.
a lot of fear. You are putting yourself out there to allow someone in. Your natural reaction and instinct is going to be to take a step back.
Hippity
This has
boppity boo,
everything
leave your
to do with
husband.
your past, not from your present. I do believe in many aspects of love you've given a lot. So these last about 3 years, I just think that you kind of took a total shift where you've cleansed a lot from certain things and from certain people, and you have been extremely self-focused and determined and motivated, and you've only focused on yourself, which has been extremely empowering. But now that it's time for you to actually receive this level of love, deep down you're afraid of commitment.
Cold reading
Luis
not
is
going
afraid
well.
of commitment in a very different way. I feel like you have this fear up at the same time, but some of it has to do with being hurt or being disappointed. But I believe majority of it has to do with the fact that you don't always believe that you can be who you need to be for someone else. There's something in you that wants to give 100%. But I do feel like there's
If you're single, get married, then leave your husband. That is great advice, Mels. You should be a tarot reader.
been a lot of things in your past that have made you feel very beat down. And you are just in this time where you are learning to
No
kind
idea,
of build
Trinket.
back your confidence, to see your worth, to see your value, and to see what you bring to the table. So your fear of commitment, it's going to be in a little bit of a different way. Kind of like you're challenging yourself. You two.
Let's face it, this is the second date that Luis has been talked at for an extended period of time. And this time, it's not even by the person he's supposed to be dating. Get your cards today. Nice.
Mirror each other a lot because you're very much alike and you've been through a lot of the same things, but at the same time, you're like night and day. I view Jules as someone who's very stubborn, who's very opinionated.
You're very similar, but you're also very different. Okay. This cold reading is like sub-zero 274 Kelvin.
Who speaks her mind, who's very strong-willed, who's very stubborn-minded in that way where nothing can easily influence her. And you, I view as a person who can be very laid back, who can be very chill, very passive. You're strong-minded in a way where you see the positive side of things more than you will the negative. But I do believe that's a really great balance.
You feel
because
sorry
I feel
for him.
like she
Yeah,
has
I
a lot
do
of
too.
what you lack and that you have a lot of what she lacks. So this is something that I truly feel.
I feel like he's trying not to laugh. Like, you know when the teacher's like, if anybody laughs, you're all getting detention. And he's like, I'm not laughing.
Has a lot of potential. But I feel this road of kind of some ups and downs.
Exactly, they're just
There's
listening.
a strong connection, there is a pull, there is something there, and I think that it's something very intriguing to the both of you. But I don't
really
feel it
knows.
to be easy. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit of like a ride of a roller coaster in a lot of ways, but as many obstacles will try to come in between, I feel something really good about this connection. I almost feel like it's going to be very spiritual in a sense. You
Luis is fucking bored. He does not want to be there doing this.
may see some things about one another that is different, that you feel is not fully compatible, but there is going to be chemistry. Is there anything regarding this connection or in general that you would like to ask me, that you would like me to look into?
I think you had a lot of really good things to say, and you've sort of answered some things that I was curious about. Yeah, I think the main thing that I actually was thinking is that we're very different, but a lot of the things that we've talked about are very, very similar.
Right.
So it's an interesting connection. I mean, I feel like all the things I would ask are like basic, like, are we gonna end up
They've
being
just met,
together? Is he gonna pick me? Am I gonna make it to the end?
I think my biggest holdup is the distance, and if like the connection would be strong enough to survive the distance.
At least he's thinking of tangible things, unlike the lady over here talking about, we're really similar but really different. I don't like vocal fry.
That's a great point.
I believe that you're very intrigued by Jules because she's very different than what you're used to.
That's 100%.
She's opposite of all that you know and of all that you have been with in your past. I feel like your connection is meant to be strong enough to overcome any obstacle.
I think I'm going to be very vulnerable and just say that I talked to Luis about this, but some issues with like past relationships and stuff. And so piggybacking on the distance thing, I could see myself potentially being a little jealous, having some trust issues. So I guess I'm kind of curious about that and how it would.
Somebody like Jules having trust issues? Never. I'd have never believed it.
I don't know, go along with Luis and his personality and me getting through those things.
You have always been very attracted to the same types of men.
Wow.
He is going to.
Yeah. That was a good read by the tarot reader there. She basically likes toxic men, basically. Never mind.
Show
You
you
changed your mind, have you,
that you
Bells?
have never seen in that way before, and you're not going to really know how to respond and how to react to it. Which is why I said so much of your guys' past is going to come up in this present
Sounds like
relationship,
couples
but
therapy.
you
It really
both are
does.
completely opposite of what you've had in the past and of what you've been through.
Yeah.
So that's why there's so much healing within that still needs to be done, and there's still some healing with one another that you can both pour into each other to kind of both understand that this is not the past. I believe that you have been through a lot of verbal and a lot of emotional abuse in your past, and I think the only thing Luis will ever do is lift you up and make you feel on top of the world.
Yeah, totally.
So your mind will
Tarot reader being a good wingman for Luis right now. He does look very bored, yeah.
think, is this real? Is this too good to be true? There has to be something else. There has to be something behind it. But it's going to be his genuine feelings towards you. So you both are going to have to go all in if this is what you decide to do.
Balls deep.
So I wish you both the best of luck.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you.
left the card reading. What did you think?
I liked it. I thought it was super interesting.
Ooh. He's put his arms around her. Yeah, it does sound like bollocks. Jules needs therapy. It does seem like that. Her mother recently passed away, I think. Is that right? That also probably isn't very helpful. She seemed very close to her mum. So maybe she's not had therapy for that yet. Maybe.
I thought that she said exactly what we've already talked about. We're polar opposites, but opposites can attract.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's good reading, and I think it was, I think I learned some stuff about myself, but also about Jules, so I think it was worthwhile.
I do too.
Okay, so tell me everything about that date. That was good.
Yeah, it was a really great date. I mean, I knew that I was going to be vibing with Jules. She has this calming presence that really draws me in, and the psychic reading was really interesting. She said a lot of things that were very, she said a lot of things that were valid, especially things that we've already talked about, things that have been said, and she just validated those things. I don't want to say if there are bad things. I just think that there are challenges, if that makes sense. And I guess the question that I'm asking myself is Jules worth the challenge? At the self-work and stuff like that. Because I think that there is still a lot of stuff that she's working on, or even just wants to work on, but isn't currently. I've done so much self-work in the last year and a half that when somebody says, oh, I need to do this, but doesn't actually put the effort in, it to me is it's a little off-putting, but also it gives me a great opportunity to try and encourage and challenge, So I think you're worth the self-work. Show me that you think that. I think for me, I want to see the commitment that she shows to her family.
He must have some kind of resting bored face because he didn't seem like he was into that at all. But as soon as the date ended, he put his arm around her. He's like, yeah, I had a really good time. So, yeah, he must he'd be good at poker. Bloody hell.
She showed that to herself.
So after the psychic reading, you guys dipped and went for a little walk. How was your walk? How was that?
It was good, yeah. I mean, we talked a lot about what was going on during the psychic reading, a little bit about all the work that I've done on myself, all the work that she thinks that she needs to do on, work on herself and stuff like that. And so it was encouraging to hear that she acknowledges these things. I think the action steps are the important things, important next steps, if you will. She's a gorgeous woman. She's a mom. She really cares for her family. That's a double-edged sword in my opinion. Sometimes moms put themselves on the back burner. I grew up with a single mom, so I have a heart for, that kind of stuff. She seems to have this peaceful energy that just is very attractive.
I feel like I'm having a little bit of an internal struggle because I really like Luis. So he's really, really sweet. I think he is a big teddy bear. He has a gentle, sweet presence about him.
It does seem like these two are falling for each other. But then we wouldn't have much of a show if he was like, yeah, I choose Jules.
He has such a big heart and he's just ready to just love and commit. And it's that's what I want too, but it's almost intimidating me. And it's bringing up my own insecurities. I think I'm just I really do like him. We are totally vibing. I'm almost it's not even about me. I'm almost afraid I'm gonna hurt him. And kind of like the tarot card reading was so interesting to me because she was so dead on. And she made a comment that when somebody like treats me good and likes me, I tend to pull away, and it's 100% true. And
So what we're saying, Jules, is you like a bad boy. It's fine to say that. You love a bad boy, Jules.
self-sabotage, 100%. And I'm like not used to being treated good, and I feel like Luis is the kind of guy who would be such a good partner and so sweet and kind, and that should be a deal, like a no-brainer. Like for some reason that's like scaring me a little bit. But I'm excited to keep getting to know him. I just want to take things slow. Yeah, so when we were in the back seat, he did reach for my hand. I really do like him. I feel like I'm starting to like him and
Oh my God, they're holding hands. You know what that means? They're gonna pump.
For him, whatever you want to call that. But it's also only been like a couple days, and I definitely get a sense that he's falling for me, and I just am so
You're
scared.
right.
Like I don't want to like hurt him, and I don't want my flaws and insecurities to like hinder what I know I deserve and what I know he deserves. So one thing I liked about our conversations, we went for a little walk after the reading and had a really good conversation, and that's one of his like deal breakers is like, I've done so much work in therapy and I require that my partner is in therapy as well, because we all have stuff to work on. And I love that. And I am not in therapy, but I really should be. And it's almost like scary because I think that he's such a good guy and he's done so
At least she acknowledges that she should be in therapy.
much inner soul searching that he would bring out some healing that needs to happen from me, which is all good things, but it almost like scares me. Why a healthy relationship would scare me, I don't know. I've been by myself on autopilot for so long that I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know like how I feel. I probably need to drink a little less and do some therapy. He has really cute.
Yeah, I mean, drinking a little less would help. If you're just blinded by alcohol and you go for these horrible men, it might be worth putting down the old drink.
Lips, they're like very perfectly shaped and sweet eyes. He's a handsome guy and I do like him, but again, it's like I almost get scared when I get like too close. So do I want to kiss him? Yeah, I probably by the end of the weekend would
Give him
like
a kiss.
but I don't know about right now.
An hour later. Now kiss. Oh.
Okay, so today
I'm going to wait till the end of the week. 1 hour later.
is day 2 of Curvy Connection. Today was my one-on-one with Luis. He chose me to do the psychic reading date. It was a really cool experience. The psychic did tarot cards and she was like spot on, and it was really fun. I am like, it's so interesting because it's like going into this, I really had no expectations, you know, I don't know, I've been single for years, but I just had no expectations. And Luis is somebody like nobody I've ever been with before. Physically, emotionally, everything about him, and the tarot cards and the psychic totally was spot on with that.
He has fallen head over heels for Luis. She's like, yeah, she's ready. She's ready to put a ring on it. She's ready.
Such a good guy. He has such a big heart. He's really special, and he's like opening up this part of me that it's like the looks and all of that. I'm not saying he's not attractive because I do find him attractive, but it's like that's like the last thing on my mind right now. I'm just so attracted to his soul and who he is, and when we talk, he gazes into my eyes and has the most amazing eye contact and like the sweetest eyes, and he's just a genuinely amazing, good person. We had a moment at dinner where I, you know, sort of broke down and started crying.
I guess they sent the women away so they could have the house to themselves. Yeah, maybe. You still don't trust him. I mean, Jules has a track record of falling for the wrong man, so, you know, could be anything here.
A little bit, talking about my mom who recently passed, and it's been really hard for me, and he just rubbed my arm and he got close to me. His eye contact was impeccable. He put his wheel to the side. Just the kindest, sweetest energy, and it just like made me feel at home almost. but it's also like scary. Like it's almost like confusing and just scary. The girls are whole vibe. I am the oldest one here. We've got like 23, 26, 29, and then your girl's 33 with 2 kids. And it's like, I don't totally fit in, but they're so sweet and like just have like a...
But I don't think it matters if you fit in with the girls because you're not dating them, you're dating Luis. And considering that Luis has kissed you on the lippy lips, I think things are going well with you two. So who cares what the women are like? Just, give Luis a big old kiss.
almost like a sorority vibe, which I just can't fully keep up with these young girls. Anyway, what an experience. What an experience. I'm looking forward to building more friendships.
Or curvy
With
connections.
the girls, and I'm really curious to see where me and Luis go. I don't want to hurt him, and I want to make sure that my heart is in, and it's only day 2. I need to stop putting all this pressure. See you tomorrow.
Just keep getting to know him.
Next time on Curvy Connection.
There was a little bit of a tiff in the house last night.
There were some questions asked, and I think it was just like it came off kind of weird. Because it seems like you're a little jealous.
Feels like you've been a little distant today.
If I'm completely honest, it kind of felt, like elevator talk as opposed to like somebody that you would be on a date with. Am I drawn to her romantically? I'm not sure.
Ooh. Who's he talking about? Who's he bloody talking about? I really need a wee, so I'll be right back. They are still there, yeah. I just want to make sure
Welcome
the
back
video
to another day of Curvy Connection. On our last episode, we got to see Luis form some strong connections on his first one-on-one dates. Today we're going to be heading on a few group dates where Luis can really spend some more time with the girls and start to think about who he wants to take on his one-on-ones tomorrow. We're going to be starting the day off with a group cooking class and a pool party in the afternoon. Let's check in with Luis and see how he's feeling today. Thank you so much, Chic Soul, for sponsoring Curvy Connection. You can get 20% off your chicsoul.com order with code Curvy Connection. So I already gave Luis the rundown on how today is going to go. After processing everything last night, how are you feeling after yesterday?
Feeling really good. Yesterday went so good. Just the date with Jules was a really good connection. I couldn't have planned it better myself. And so it was organic. There was just like this good vibe. I don't know. She just puts me at a place of peace, and it's really refreshing.
I know you've had like a little bit of time to get to know the girls off camera and on the first night at the cocktail party. Who else are you initially excited to get to know more today?
I think I'm really excited to get to know Aubrey more. I think just her personality just would really mesh well with mine, I think, and we have some commonalities as well. And so I'm really excited to just kind of dig deeper into that and just learn more about her and see where that leads.
Perfect. Let's head to the group cooking class and see how the connections unfold. Okay, so the girls are getting ready and we've caught a little chitty chat connection with Aubrey, who he's interested in getting to know. So don't you wonder, what are they talking about? We'll ask later.
There was a little bit of a tiff in the house last night.
It wasn't a fight. It's just I feel like we're very like it's
bold personality.
We all have
and we all have opinions.
Yes, and we're like powerful when it comes to like speaking our mind. And I think
It is a lovely
lot of
kitchen, eh?
times it just doesn't get communicated right. There were some questions asked, and I think it was just like it came off kind of weird, and like the answer was not what the question was about, so
obviously it wasn't about
I think I think the other girl.
All right, Mavis. Hey, what you cooking? What you cooking here? Has it got beef and pork dripping in it? Hey, what you cooking?
Girls like the drama more than the people that were involved. But so last night it was a little tip with the girls. So Jules was recapping her one-on-one date with Luis, and everybody was very excited. I was a fan, obviously, and it was very interesting because I was under the assumption that we were all like rooting for each other, and I think that was the case. I was joking with Val, and I was like, Val, you seem.
At the end of the day, you're all competition. So if one girl has a really good date, that's not going to be good for the rest of you. Because his mind might already be made up if it's been like peak top 10 date. The girls are having more fun together. It does seem like a little bit. All you need is beef and taters. Exactly, Mels.
A little pressed because every time Jules kept talking about her date with Luis and how it went well, and then the little kiss, Val was like, oh, well, that's so cool, but like, you know, everybody will still have a chance. You like never know, which I think is amazing because you never do know. I haven't been on my one-on-one date yet, so I'm very excited to see what happens. But after like the third or fourth time, I was like, oh, so I was like making a joke, and I was like, are you pressed? I'm like, because it seems like you're a little jealous, and I'm like, if it's cool, call a spade a spade. But I don't think she didn't react the way I thought she would. But I also think it was a little bit of a confirmation. I don't know, but then we hashed it out. We had a good talk. And she was just kind of just like, I want to root for everyone. And
Exactly,
she was like, I think everybody is
ignoring
great.
everything.
Which I think was okay, but I do think, in all honesty, it was a little bit of jealousy because it's 6 girls or 5 girls in a house with one guy as our main.
No, it's 6 girls. Don't forget Mavis. I'm here too.
Hottie, so you never know.
It was definitely a miscommunication. The delivery was, I understood what she was saying. I think her delivery maybe came off a little too aggressive, and so then naturally as a person you kind of want to defend yourself. I'm here for the girls, and I know that Luis is going to find whoever he wants at the end of the day. I think that I was mostly speaking on behalf of all the girls, and I was saying, you know, he hasn't had his other one-on-ones with all the other girls, and I think that he...
It's not over until the fat lady sings. Or in this case, the fat man chooses his fat girl who sings.
He's trying his best to connect with every individual, and so that's all I was trying to deliver. And again, we're all very strong-minded, beautiful ladies, and I think we all clash in a sense, but we all get along. And at the end of the day, it was all out of love, and it was miscommunication, and those are my girls.
Fair enough. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Oh, they're going fast, aren't they? I sped up. What are they making? Mushrooms? Carrots? That girl didn't have a hint of aggression. No.
Distracted. Wow. Good job. And let's take you on a tour. We have the best for the first. Rustic. Crepes.
Coco Van.
Insert name here. Okay.
Coco Van.
Yum. And then we have to
Coco Van, which is what Lewis is hoping for later.
wrap it up.
Taters.
So
we have a butter lettuce salad with beets, extra beets because they didn't want their beets, and goat cheese, and sunflower seeds. And yeah, and then a crepes.
I mean, we have the same.
crepes.
Delicious crepes. She was just being aggressive, guys. All right. Anything like you know when you go to a shop and the guy behind the counter's like, "Hi," and then somebody says, "Don't be aggressive like that. Let me talk to your manager." It's that kind of thing.
I was just saying, look at the difference between their grapes. This is like gourmet level grapes.
We do it big over here.
Stop practicing.
Like it to look a little rustic.
So, did you get a chance to talk to anyone on the cooking date?
So I didn't really get a chance to talk to people, but I definitely felt like there were like connections made. Like I was able to be like, hey, like encouraging and like welcoming them to do more things. I don't know.
I feel like it's very difficult when they're all there for him to make any kind of connection with any of them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, she didn't like her tone kind of deal. Um, yeah, it just feels like all six girls are there because we're including Mavis now. All six girls are there, and it's hard for him to like single out having a proper conversation with anyone because then the other girls will feel left out, and then there'll be even more animosity between them. I think it's very difficult. It's a very strange show.
No, it was fun, and I got to like see working with somebody, like being able to be a teammate. That's super important for me in a relationship. So like the fact that we weren't like bumping heads was good. Val was really helpful.
Not bumping heads, but they want to be bumping uglies.
Like, and she was very
Sorry, I can't
interested
help
in
myself,
trying
honestly.
things.
Can't help
You know, I think Fatima was very reserved, which is fine. I think it may not have been her wheelhouse for sure. It may not have been her like strong suit, but she still interacted. You know, she was still like there
Exactly,
and like
Trinka,
doing her
yeah.
stuff, and so like maybe I could have been a little bit more affirming.
So I saw you got to talk a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
to Aubrey before the date.
Honestly, Mavis is the winner, hands down for me. She makes a fantastic sherry trifle, which I think is the way to win anybody's heart, to be honest with you.
Did you talk about anything interesting?
We were just talking about different shows and like what we do and like our spare time. If I'm completely honest, it kind of felt, you know, like elevator talk as opposed to like somebody that you would be on a date with. I definitely want to, you know, spend more intentional time doing that.
How's it going with Jules today after yesterday?
It's a little different. They left here yesterday and I was just so like, to be honest, I was smitten with her. I was just very taken by
Yeah, when's Mavis's one-to-one? I want Mavis and Luis to go on a darts course together.
her. And it was so good. Today she feels a little distant, a little cold, and it's hard. It is a little hard because I'm just like, well, what's going on? I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. I'm hoping that it's just...
Maybe you're a bad kisser, Luis. Have you ever thought about that? Could be that. She could be disappointed with the kiss.
a fluke or that she has her reasons behind that. So I guess we'll find that out.
She is very wary, in all
Everything's
seriousness.
going really well so far. We just came back from the cooking class. We're getting ready for the pool party. I feel really like calm, weirdly, which is very abnormal for me. I feel like I'm just getting comfortable.
I don't know if it's the lighting, but all the girls seem to have this red aura around the forehead, around the cheeks, bridge of the nose. Is it the makeup or is it the lighting? I can't tell.
Everybody and like kind of coming out of my shell a little bit, which I feel like people from home are gonna be like, you don't have a shell, but I think being around a lot of other bold people has made me a little bit more reserved. But now I feel like I'm comfortable and like can talk to them and be as crazy and wild and outspoken and honest as I want. It was super fun doing the cooking class. I feel like I learned a new skill. I'm excited to hang by the pool. I'm such a pool girl, so we're excited. I feel good. Honestly, everybody's been so awesome, so I just feel excited to like continue this experience and see where everything goes.
Oh, a pool party. Lovely. A bit of soup for your group date. Delicious. Nice. Aloha. That means hello. You are the pill, I swallow it. Dirty bastard. So, no expense spared for the decorating here. Looks good, eh?
What colors fade my disbelief and make me forget my memory.
Pool party, yeah. Look, I'm not one to tell people about how they dress. The lyrics, yeah. I feel like this may not be the best swimsuit to wear, and also it seems like it's inside out. That is a lot of titty to show off. I suppose it's good if you want to whop it out on a whim, you know. But do, you know. Calm down.
Love is not one size fits all.
No. And Luis looks like he'll pop a tit out at any time too. So, you know, everybody's got something in common.
I mean, you can have a real sip.
I wasn't sure. I'm a germaphobe sometimes.
Oh.
A little bit. Oh, that's very Malibu with like pineapple juice. Try mine.
She's a
It's refreshing,
germphobe.
it's later.
Mm.
It's good, right?
Pretty nice,
I know, I like it. I like it.
Hey,
Paolo, do you think he ever does the bear smile? What? You know that? You know the bear? Do you guys know the bear smile? Ah, do you know that? Luis does need to go up a size, yeah. Harry Potter and the Missing Needle.
Can I go talk?
Yeah, let's do it.
So how are you feeling with all of this? I feel like it'd be really overwhelming.
It's not too bad, honestly. Like, I'm really
Really?
enjoying it. You guys are super easy to get along with.
Thanks.
And just,
Every Insta post,
yeah.
yeah.
They're all really fun.
Yeah.
It's cool to see, like, everyone in their, like, everyone shine at their own, like, pace, you know, at, like,
Yeah.
like, it was cool to see you out in the cooking, like, cooking.
I feel like I was very quiet, weirdly.
Today?
No. Like yesterday and the day before.
Sure, but today you were actually, like, really,
I feel like I finally, like, calmed down.
yeah,
and,
but
like,
it was fun.
yeah.
It was exciting.
Which I did not think I'd do well at cooking. I thought I'd be the worst one.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the weather's
I
been
mean, this is
really great.
Yeah.
Stop fishing for compliments, Megan. It's very unbecoming.
Even when it was rainy, I was like, man, this is awesome. I love it.
I will say I do love a rainy day every
Me
once in a
too,
while.
yeah.
Just cozy, chill
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah, and the
Yeah, I do like weather. Yeah. This is some great conversation. Keep it up. Yeah, I find that weather's really good. It's good for arable farming. Yeah? Have you ever thought about agriculture?
you know, it's warm today, but it feels comfortable. You know.
I feel like Georgia's like hot, because I've gone to Savannah
Hot.
once,
Yeah.
like
Hot.
probably 10 years ago, but
Okay.
like we did a family vacation
Sure.
down there, and it was great. And so I have experienced it. We kind of mostly stayed in like the old part of town.
Yeah, like downtown.
Yeah, like
historic area.
yeah, like I know that there's like kind of two separate.
It doesn't seem like they like each other. No, this was the person he was talking about elevator talk, right? This is very elevator talk. This is kind of like, you know, in the UK, this would be like, you know somebody quite well, but not well enough. It's like, yeah, weather, yeah. It looks Richard like it's gonna fog outside. They're weathering the conversation. This is a curvy connection if ever I saw one. Connection
At least
buffering.
from my
Nice.
understanding,
I like
my
that.
family is
Wish I
sarcastic.
thought of that.
Like, and like that's how I am too with them, because I think they think in their heads that I'm still like a child,
Right.
which is fine. I can pull up the receipts of some dumb you guys did at 23 that you were like a full-grown adult.
I don't know if I felt this like romantic connection. I don't think that there was this definite like romance, like
No.
I don't know.
I think that was just polite connection, kind of like, you know, humoring somebody, that kind of thing. Oh yeah. Anyway, I've got to go. My chip shop orders come. We really needed this rain. Yeah, good weather for that. All flamingos. Oh, mate, that tit is about to pop out. That tit is about to pop out. Editor, you need to be on high alert. That tit is going to pop out any second. If you show nipple, the show is cancelled. It's like Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl. Where's Rosie? She's in the deep end.
How are you feeling today?
I'm good. It's been a fun day. It's I enjoyed like
I don't know either,
cooking,
though, to be honest.
and now this pool party's really fun.
Pool party's cool.
It is
Feels
really
like
fun,
you've been a little distant today, which is interesting because yesterday was completely polar opposite, and that's kind of been it's caught me off guard.
You feel like I've been
Just come out and say it, Louise. I think that's the best idea with Jules.
distant. How do you feel like I've been distant?
I don't know. It just has felt a little colder than what I anticipated.
You feel like I'm being cold towards you?
Maybe.
Or just
and I don't
cold
think
in
I don't think
general?
you're towards me maybe.
Really?
Yeah. Which I don't know. Like I don't really take offense.
He doesn't
to it,
like that.
You know, because I understand like your reasoning. But at the same time, like like it's a bit disorienting.
I've been dating a long time, and I have never dated in a situation where you've
Sure.
got 5 cute women.
Yeah.
That
6 cute women. Mavis is a woman too. All right, Mavis? All right.
you're also trying to
Jules
get
is
to know.
reserved, yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to give the opportunity for everyone to mingle.
But I don't. Sure, I think you can do that and still.
What?
I don't know.
You want me to be more?
What she just said there it just made me think, they gave me some chips and I ordered an apple.
Assertive?
I don't necessarily want you to be assertive. I just don't want you to like shut down, and that's kind of what it felt like today. I mean, and I'm not saying that to like upset you or anything like
No,
that.
no. I think
I just want you to be aware that like I'm interested in you, and I'm interested in like getting to know you, and so like if you're interested in getting to know me, I want to see that interest.
I think it's a combo of like, I want you to be able to like, I don't know. I want you to be able to get to know other people, obviously, because I'm a
Luis does not want you to play hard to get, Jules, okay? Sorry about my connection might be buffering, which is ironic.
interested too, but I'm also like confused, and this is like such a new situation.
No, I get that.
So,
But I would say live in the interest until you're not. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because like this back and forth is very unsettling.
not to say the psychic was 100% right.
Luis wants her
But she had
attention,
some really
yeah.
good points. I feel like you're like such a good guy. This is a different setting. I'm definitely interested, but I just get kind of like hot and cold.
That's what it feels like to me too.
It is what it is, and that is what I am, and I need to work through that.
Sure.
Because it's true. She was dead on when she was
Yeah.
like, as soon as you feel like someone's a good guy, you're gonna pull back. 100% accurate, and that's not cool, but it's honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is honest.
I get that. And like she did say that.
So I think I'm at the point where it's just like getting to know you and all that, and like, so I think today I was mostly just trying to like let you meet with other people too, because I think it's fair for them, but also for you, because there's some good girls here.
Here's the thing. When I'm with you or when I'm with anybody else, I'm giving all of myself in that situation. I'm not thinking about you when I'm with them, and I'm not thinking about them when I'm with you.
I mean, it's different. Like being here, you know, I'm so used to like just being with my kids, working, and this is so different for me.
Yeah.
And it's like not me, but also like sort of me. Like it's sort of like, this is not my life whatsoever anymore. Like maybe at one point it was, but it's been so fun. And it's like, I feel like I can just be who I am. It's been really nice. I love this because I feel like
So, I mean, it's fair enough that they're treating it as a holiday. It's fair enough because, it's basically a group retreat with Mavis and the girls, right? So I can see why she's thinking like that. But Oh, it is difficult because she's obviously been hurt a lot. She's recently lost her mum. She's admitted that she drinks too much and she needs therapy. So she's got a lot to work through. And I'm hoping that Luis kind of sees that because he's being a little bit pushy. Do you get what I mean? I think he's being a little bit pushy. So probably give Jules a bit of space and go mingle with the other girls. So I think Jules needs more time to process things, which, makes sense because she's come from a toxic place with regards to relationships. So, and she admitted to being jealous. Ah, there you go then. So I think what Jules is saying and what she's exuding is very valid, I would say.
We're just like human to human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you feel that too?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's different. Like it's a cool, and maybe it's just because we all have our insecurities being like a little heavier set, and like so I have my own insecurities like normal dating or whatever. But here has been just like nobody cares.
Yeah. No.
And it's like really refreshing and different.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's
though.
what's cool about this environment is that
I agree.
A lot of people are wild and they don't admit to their own faults. You really do need to in the first instance admit to your faults and then work on them, which she seems to be willing to do.
Because everyone, like nobody's sizing each other up because there's no reason to.
And you're not judging. I mean, yeah, exactly.
When I talked to her, I was like, hey, I need you to either like don't hit pause so that other people can catch up. Like, you keep doing you, let me figure that out. Because I'm interested in you. That's what I told her. I was like, I'm interested in her. And so like, if it feels like you're pulling away, or you tell me you're interested in me and then show me the opposite, like I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that situation, and like that's very off-putting, and it's very like it's difficult for me. So like even just then, I mean, we had good conversation, but like might have felt a little one-sided, or I don't know, like that's very like I have no idea what she's thinking.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, he called me out for being cold and standoffish today.
Because you guys had such a good connection yesterday, so you were trying to like back off, or what?
I don't know.
Are you still confusion?
I'm confused, and I think organically, like we were in a group setting.
Yeah.
So like, I want him to be able to get along with everyone else,
That
and I
sounds
thought that it
nice.
seemed like a good day and everything. And then he, in the pool, he was just like, I feel like you're not feeling me. I really like you, and you've been kind of standoffish and cold today.
Can't be so hard on yourself, right? Like it's only been, I mean, it feels like it's forever, right?
2 days, right?
It's in 2 days. It's hard to like. Even like if we were like online dating ourselves, like in 2 days, I don't rush, like right?
Yeah.
So,
You
but
have to give
here,
everyone the chance and like get to know people. Like you don't know how it's gonna
no,
end.
it's a lot of emotions, and to to kind of like filter through it all. And I don't blame you, I guess, right? I think
I didn't purposely mean to be like standoffish.
I think in the group setting, it's like harder to be like have a romantic, intimate moment. It's just like friends all vibing together.
Yeah, I think
So I didn't feel
think he wanted me to like
be like, that's my man.
kinda. He made that comment. He's like, if you're interested, you need to show it. And I'm like, I don't know. It's hard.
Oh, it's getting very complicated, isn't it? Like Lewis wants her very much, and she's like, "Yeah, I kind of want you too, but I'm very guarded and I need time to process things." And it has only been 2 days.
It's a weird experience, like having to
Well,
like
exactly. I've
all
never
date
been
the
in
same
an experience.
person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like, I'm not saying I'm not interested, but I'm also not like.
I think
Fast
humanly,
ball.
I think humanly, you're like, there's no actual like, you're my man because it's so quick. You're like, dude, you're not my man. You're maybe my crush at the moment.
Yeah, I'm enjoying getting to know you. I really am. I think he's a wonderful guy.
Be
but
honest
that's
with
a
him
wrap.
about that. Just be like, hey, like, this is a great start.
I'm just trying to be really honest with him, and I just said that I'm sorry that you felt that way because I didn't mean to feel that way. And I told him, I'm like, I think you're wonderful and I like you, but I've known you for 2 days.
Was he very like receptive to your?
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He was understanding, and he's like, I just want to let you know my feelings.
Yeah,
this is where I'm at. I was like, appreciate that.
Oh my gosh, this is so pretty.
That's true.
Have you been down here?
No.
Oh, it's so nice.
Before I saw you down here, I didn't know we could go down here.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was ours.
Yeah, just please be careful.
Oh,
Is
thank
it wet?
you. Such a king. Are you having a good time?
I am. I
Such
really
a
enjoyed
king.
that conversation we had earlier.
I was was about to say me too, and I just feel like as a person of color, it was very refreshing.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying getting to know you.
Thank you. I really am too. I really appreciate like the conversation in the pool was really refreshing.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw a different side of you, and I really appreciated that.
Cool. Good. I'm glad.
It was good. It was really good.
The drinks were refreshing. The conversation was refreshing. I feel refreshed, guys. I don't know about you. It was all very refreshing.
I mean, you're already like great, but like I feel like that just opened up a different
Sure.
side, you know?
That stuff to me is very important, you know? So like when you were dropping things on like the day one, like anti-capitalist jargon and stuff like that to me is very like, it's an attractive thing to hear people say that stuff.
This is just me. Like,
Sure.
I want to create, it's not even taking away space from anybody, it's creating more space. And once people
It does seem like now that Jules has given him kind of a lukewarm shoulder, that Luis is like, I'm going to shoot my shot with somebody else now. What's she on about? I have no idea.
realize that's what it is at the end of the day, then we can all get along.
You know, it's funny, like in the dating world, like a lot of people would be like, if you could go back in time. And I'm like, man, that's such a privileged question.
Right?
And I always respond the same way. I'm
I'd
like,
rather, people are like back. I'm like, can I go in the future?
yeah, that's what I
'Cause
always,
it's
I'm
not
like,
looking too good. In the
yeah, I'm like, I was like,
How is that a privileged question? Huh? If you could turn back time, well, Cher, I'm afraid that's a very privileged point of view to have. All right. So take back those words that had hurt me and stay. If I could turn
tell
back
people the past has not
time,
been kind to people like me. So
if I could find a way.
Can I skip?
Yeah, can we
Can I
fast
double
forward
it and
to-
give it to the next one? Like, no, seriously.
At the end of the day, it is what it is.
It has
Yeah.
sparked some conversation, but has also shut down some conversations. And like,
Yeah.
I'm here for it either way. I'm like, because I don't want to
Yes.
waste my time on somebody who's not willing to learn.
No, it's me. I can't get rid of it. This is who I am, but
Exactly.
I'm not only fighting for myself, I'm fighting for everybody else. And it's just plain and simple. And if you're not with that, that's cool, but I'm gonna keep rocking with that.
Yeah, I love that.
That's just me.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying getting to know you.
Is time travel a privilege?
I really am too.
Do you know what? Michael J. Fox is white. He went back to the future. So yeah, racist.
Let's start with Aubrey. You guys talked for a long time. Like, can you tell me about your talk with Aubrey?
Yeah, I think we caught up on a little bit about like the conversation we had in the pool, just over like some just like social topics, I guess, you know, and societal topics, and then talked about our bariatric life, talked about just a lot of stuff, you know. We talked about
Our bariatric life. You really don't want to be called obese, do you? I'm not obese, I'm bariatric. Hello, Barry. Nice to meet you. Bariatric.
what it would be like to be in a long distance relationship, what it would be like to be, I mean, we talked about a lot of stuff. Yeah, it was pretty deep. I think she's attractive. I think she's extremely like intelligent and funny and just like mature and just like fun loving. And I love all of those qualities about her, but I don't know. I don't know, like, obviously those were just like,
Why is it a privileged question? Because sometimes people don't think about what lived reality for minoritized groups was like. Would you go back to a time where your relationship would be illegal? I guess so. I mean, as a minority myself, I never really thought of it that way. Yeah, no, I've never thought about that in that way. It's a very, I don't know, bit of a nitpicky thing to think about. I don't know, personally. I mean, it's a lot of this kind of stuff with privilege and things like that tends to be rooted in America. And as I'm not American, I don't really see things like that. It's a very American adopted idea about the privilege in that sort of sense. So that's probably why I don't really think about it like that.
one-off conversations. Like, you know, I'd love to interact with her a little bit more and see where that goes. But like, am I drawn to her romantically? I'm not sure.
What is up, girly pops? So, before I go to sleep, I had to give you all
Person
another
of color,
update, another
fresh.
confessional moment. I'm there's a lot of emotions going on because it's like so interesting because I've always wanted to be a fly on the wall for a reality TV show. And now we're here. And it's just surreal. But it's also like everyone is vibing so well. But it's also so interesting because we're slowly going on
Can I just say, Aubrey looks gorgeous without makeup on?
one-on-ones with Louise and different vibes are happening, so it's like coming unfolding, and I'm very excited because like you never know what could happen, but it's just like seeing real connections forming with people. I am very excited. Hopefully I'll get to see some time with Louise to see what's the vibe is, how's it going. It's gonna be very fun, but this is interesting. I'll keep it at that.
Next time on Curvy Connection.
I'm a lot of the time, and I think a lot of people can't handle me for like more than like small doses.
I do think that like her energy
Aubrey
level
is gorgeous, yeah.
it does not match well with mine.
Are you wanting more kids? What does that look like for you?
You know, they've made some comments like, oh, you're the thinnest one here. And like, and I feel like I get kind of like discredited for it because
Oh.
I don't necessarily like look like everyone else in the house.
Oh my god, they're being thin-phobic. Thin-phobic, guys. They're being thin-phobic.
Because I would hate to be like, hey, I choose you, and then her be like, I don't want to choose you back.
That's fair, Stella. I'm invested.
Welcome back to Curvy Connection. On yesterday's episode, Luis got to go on a few group dates with all of our girls and get to know them a little bit better
That
in
on
group
Skinny
settings.
Crime,
Today, Luis is going to be going on his final one-on-one dates with the other girls who he hasn't had one-on-ones with yet. We're starting off our first one-on-one date doing mini golf with Megan. I'm super curious to see if they have a spark, as they haven't had a lot of conversation yet, but I can
Yeah. Ow. They don't have any connection at all. Is the audio really low for anyone else? I did pitch it down because of because they were going
see
at the
them over
beginning.
there hanging
So
out and having some good chats, so I'm excited to see where it goes. Thank you so much, Chic Soul, for sponsoring Curvy Connection. You can get 20% off.
Let's go. Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break.
I'll do that. Hi, it's Big Al Rodriguez.
Do you like Papa?
Welcome in, Charlie. Good to see you.
I thought I was gonna be better at it.
I felt like I was trying at first, and I was like, oh no, this isn't working. So then I was just like, nope.
I think hitting it one-handed is better for me than actually trying. Like, I know we're just vibing, we're hanging out.
I'll also hit it one-handed. Stop it.
Yeah.
But what do you want to see happen at the end
I
of
do have the
this
moves, yeah.
experience, the show, like with anybody that, like myself or any of the
Sure.
girls?
I think like my whole mindset going into this process was like just stay as open-minded as
Mhm.
possible and just like be open to whatever happens. I don't know, it's just been a good experience altogether.
Yeah.
So like I really enjoy that. As far as like coming away, you know, like it's such a fast process. Like it.
Yeah.
And you
I
know,
know,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, do you expect to like find love? I don't know, but like, you know, like there are definitely connections that, you know, like you can make and or like plant little seeds and they can grow into.
Yeah.
I know you haven't been in many relationships or like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like Megan really has a connection with Luis at all. It's just very generic conversation they're having.
And so like, what would you think like your first relationship being a long distance relationship? How does that?
I always joked with people that I'd be really good at it because I think I'm a person that like, I'm a small dosage person where like I'm a lot of the time, and I think a lot of people can't handle me for like more than like small doses, which is fine.
That's really good for a relationship, yeah. You're really selling yourself here, Megan, yeah.
And I know I can't handle people for more than small doses. Like
Okay.
I need to recharge my social battery. I
Sure.
need to like,
I'm a person who I like to be alone sometimes. Like I wouldn't not want to.
Okay, but when you're in a relationship with someone, they tend to be the person that you want to spend all your time with. Do you know what I mean? You may have a low social battery, but there's that one person in your life that no matter how low your social battery is, they're the person that you could do anything with. It could be like you're just sat there in silence. You know those kind of people that there are people that you're friends with, there are people that you're in a relationship with where you sit in silence and that is absolutely fine. And over the years you do tend to find that the people that you're comfortable in silence with tend to be the people that stick around for the longest time. Do you know what I mean?
Spend time with somebody, but it's like I know sometimes like people need a break. Like
Yeah,
Salt with social
sure, I
battery,
guess I
yeah.
can see that, but like at the same time, I think like,
it's hard, yeah.
Yeah, I know that long distance has its challenges,
True
you know,
though,
like,
true.
Yeah.
I think one of the challenges for me that is always kind of present is like, you know, sometimes you have a bad day and you just want to come home to your partner. you
Yeah.
know? And like
Exactly, Ray.
like that's not always possible, or it's, you know, whenever you're in a long distance relationship.
Yeah, and like I feel I get that. I am so self-sufficient. Like I've been through some and I've dealt with it on my own, and so I feel like like where I'm at in life, I've got there by myself. Like I have had support, but like it was my own emotional journey, and I had to deal with it myself. And so I didn't have a support system that understood. They were there to support me, like.
Okay, she didn't have a support system growing up, which means that she's very guarded. And she doesn't want to be around people because she's scared they might abandon her, or she's scared that they might hurt her, I think. Armchair psychology, literally.
With what I could ask of them, but there were certain things that they just like couldn't relate to, and so it was hard. I feel like with me, like if I have a bad day, I know how to handle it myself, and like I've even told some of the girls like this during this experience that like I feel like I've never been
Are you the
pressured to
tired
try to
journeys?
put myself
No.
out there to be in a relationship
I'm
because
on a journey.
I like my life is full. I'm happy. I'm self-sufficient. Like someone has to add to it. They can't take away from it.
I really appreciate that. Like, you know,
Paolo, buckle up, bitch. We're going on a journey.
like that part of you just like being able to like, you know yourself well enough to be able to like support yourself, like emotionally, and being able to find yourself is such a hard thing. Like a lot of people don't even know where to start, and so the fact that you're like on that journey already and like have already done a lot of that work. Everybody has their own lives and everybody has their
everyone
life
has their own.
experiences. You know, like after high school, like I moved.
He loves a good interruption, doesn't he? People have their own. Yeah, I've my own life too. All right, calm down, Megan.
Like across country to like be with this girl, and like I ended up being homeless after like during this whole process. Yeah, and it was like really hard for me, but I was alone. I knew literally like 2 people in the entire state that I lived in, you know.
Was this in Iowa?
Yeah, this one I lived in Iowa. And so like, you know, I lived in my car, and like I just was like stuck, you know, and like I could have reached out to like my mom and she probably would have come and rescued me, but like I didn't want it to just be like that. Working through that stuff has actually made me who I am.
He was a competitive cheerleader. Yeah, that's true. But she obviously did get some support.
And also just like it makes me more compassionate to houseless people. You know, it makes me more compassionate to people who like are struggling and trying to work their way out of that.
I want to ask you, what's like your dream relationship, like a romantic way, like in your life, like not necessarily just from this, like but just in general, like what you see like as like a.
Megan's not good at asking questions. Paolo, I think you're watching the wrong kind of journeys, mate. If you're watching farting and shitting journeys.
Not a perfect relationship, but like just like a goal. Like
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think finding somebody who is like compassionate and considerate, those are the 2 things that like those are like the 2 qualities that I value like the most in any of my relationships, like in my friendships and in like my professional relationships. Those things are so important to me.
They're like your core values.
Yeah, exactly. And so I want those things to be kind of like a common thread through my entire relationship. I already have children. I'm open to having children with
You
another
watch
person,
Chantel,
but like
that's
it
true.
would
She's got a
definitely
shit
have to be the
syndrome,
right
doesn't she?
person. But really, I just want a relationship that is like sustainable, that is adventurous, and that is like open to continue learning and continue growing together and continue like challenging each other. I'm very honest about that stuff, and if there was ever a moment that like I was like, oh, like this is going nowhere, then I would just like be like, hey, we need to move on. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
which I think is fair to both parties.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this morning we got to see Luis and Megan have a nice new form of a connection during their mini golf dates. Now he's decided to take Aubrey to the arcade where they can play some games, let loose, have fun, and have a nice chat afterwards. Let's see if they can take their friendship spark to the next level.
We can always stay a little longer.
One-on-one day with Aubrey. I guess you could say it's a day.
We don't have a plan.
Dave and Buster's.
Just let me live a little younger than I really am. We've got nothing here to save us from ourselves. Let's live life like it's made up, jump in the wishing well. We are wanderers, nothing can stop us. We are wanderers, nothing can stop us.
I'm not a fan of this kind of music. Just putting it out there. I'm sure there are people that like this kind of. I prefer kind of music.
We are wanderers, nothing can stop us. We are wanderers, nothing can stop
All right, Lewis,
us.
calm down.
We are wanderers, nothing can stop us. We are wanderers, nothing can stop us.
Nice shot. It is an odd montage, yeah.
Having a really, really good time. Also, I love arcade games, and I am beating his butt just a little bit, so it makes it even better. But no, really, we're having a really good time, and it's good getting to know him and play these games. So I'm really excited.
It's a ring toss game. It's lovely to see this pair of tossers out on a date, I must say.
Put your hands on my back, boy. Lead me to the brightest of my days. Wrap your arms.
I beg your pardon, young lady. What are you singing about? Nothing can stop us except stairs, exactly. Them and Mariah Carey.
Give me all the comfort that I crave, and I will follow you anywhere, anywhere you go. I'll follow you, follow you. I will follow you.
Who tosses tosser?
It's such a good day. I think my time with you is really like it was like really fun. And I knew it would be, honestly, like didn't really ever have any doubts that like you and I would mesh well. The show is like, you know, like it's very like oriented towards like plus size dating, and I think that's great, but like, you know, I guess I haven't really given my perspective on being a heavier man.
Yeah, I would love to if you're open to sharing.
Sure, like
I'd love to.
Here's the thing is that like women in general like can pull a date. You know?
I agree.
Like
yeah, I get what you mean.
I don't like sure, like size has its like limitations, but like for a man that's big, you're fighting yourself, but also like you're fighting a bunch of shallow people out there. And I'll talk to people that I go on dates with and be like, look, I bet like in 10 swipes you could get an instant match on Tinder. I won't get an instant match in 2 months.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I will.
That is true, actually. It is more difficult to date as a plus-size gentleman because, like, for me, it was because people didn't want to be seen with me. Right. But yeah, I think it is more difficult. She's too good for him. She does seem very. She's stunningly beautiful. She's got a career behind her. She could have any man she wants, really.
Like swipe, and then maybe like once a week I might get a match, and so I'm like, and so it's like one of those things. Is like, man, like it's hard to connect with people.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for dating apps, like, I wouldn't be dating.
Really?
Because, like, I don't know how to approach a
Despise
woman.
dating apps. I
Dude,
hate it.
yeah, but I don't know how to approach a person.
And it's true.
You know,
And I get
also
that,
like,
yeah.
it's hard for me to approach somebody because you just never know how it's going to be received.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
so like it's just one of those things. Like at least on dating apps, everybody, like they're there with that purpose.
Yeah.
You know, they're there with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
any of the dates I've been on have all been through dating apps because I just like I don't know how to approach people in a way that I don't know that is acceptable
Yeah.
in today's like world. You know.
Yeah. And it's
so
so funny.
Just go up to a woman and say, fancy a bum? And if she says yes, you're in. If she slaps you, just move on to the next one.
First of all, thank you for sharing that. And it's so funny that you brought that up because the girls and I were talking about that last night. It's just like I had to realize that I had to give like more grace to like men because if we're gonna assume gender roles and everything like that, like I expect the man to reach out first, hit him with the pickup line or whatever you got to like get the interest, set up the date, call me after the date, like, and it's a lot of expectations, but it's also like,
So you work in diversity, equality, and inclusion, but you expect the man to do all those things first. Right. I see. All right, Aubrey. I see what you're doing.
there are expectations on
How's
us
he thinking of
too, but it's like
approaching
kind of
people? I
like,
don't
okay,
know.
understanding that. It's like,
Sure.
you get cute for the date, like you're doing all this prep for the date work, and it's like, okay, it's not obligated that you do anything after, but it's always that
She is
pressure.
beautiful, yeah.
It's like, it's always like they're paying for the date or they're supplying the date, and it's like,
Sure.
you need some sort of like transaction. It's not, nothing is transactional, but it's like that pressure is like, whether it's a hug, it's a kiss, it's a, I'm gonna see you later. It's like so much
It's a finger blast while holding a whopper. I think that's familiar.
pressure, and I know that's the same coming from like a male's perspective too.
Yeah.
Of course we could talk about it and talk it out, but it's like every time it's a date, it still like feels like that.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
like,
No, I get that.
and then you're in this little limbo, and you're on a date. Okay, like who
Limbo.
makes the first move? Who does all that? Who like states if this is a vibe? Are you feeling this? Like the next, and it's just like so much pressure, but it's also like I wish I had a solution to like get rid of it because I don't,
Yeah,
and I don't
no,
know
I
how to
get
like
that.
deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel like everybody has a hidden agenda, and I'm just like, okay, I'm a very honest person. I'm like, tell me what your agenda is and let me know. And then if it's real or if it's something I'm vibing with, cool. If not, that's fine. I don't like wasting anybody's time.
Yeah.
I don't like my time wasted. I'm like, just be real.
Yeah. I mean, dating is hard. It's so hard.
Yeah.
You know, I have been fortunate to like find some people that I've vibed with and like who are that like the effort that I put out there isn't
Absolutely.
necessarily like it's not like fake effort, you know? It's intentional. And like I guess that's kind of
It's meeting the man of your dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. That is so true, Paolo. And also, it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you're already there. It's some good advice that you just stand and take. And who would have thought it figures? Does need to live in the moment.
kind of like
True.
I try to be intentional about my dates is like, you know, I like sure, we may not be going like on a $300 date.
Yeah.
You know, but like I enjoy the small things in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a super like laid back person. I would much rather go like on an exploring like adventure date.
Yeah, an adventure.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be transactional, and I hate that we
Yeah.
have gotten to that as both men and women, like in this society.
Yeah.
It's like everything has to be materialistic. I'm like,
Right.
we can go walk at the park. That's a date. You
Yeah.
can go walk at the mall. That was a date. Like,
Right.
You
Sure.
could hang everything out. That's a date. You could do your washing.
And like that's the thing is that like I can live life with you. Like that's my goal for
I'm
a
going to
date,
be a
is,
famous
like,
YouTuber, Trinko.
Can I
You
do
just,
like
you
the
just don't
day-to-day
say.
life with you?
That's true.
And like day-to-day life isn't like us going to like a fancy dinner. Like day-to-day life is like, hey, let's go grab a cup of coffee and then go for a walk in the, you know, farmer's market. I don't know. Those are the things that like
I love a
bring me
farmer's
joy. And
market.
if they bring if
If you take me on a date to a farmer's market, I will enjoy myself. Especially if I get some free samples of sourdough, some free samples of garlic bread. Oh, I love it.
you can vibe with that, like,
Yeah.
then I can see a future with you.
So I have a question. So in you saying this about day-to-day life, what does like long distance relationships look like to you? Or like have you ever done that?
Yeah, I mean, I've done like one long distance relationship, and I ended up moving for them, and it was not easy. You know,
Yeah.
like, it was hard.
Yeah.
I think it would take a lot of like communication,
Yeah.
a lot of like commitment, a lot of just like effort. You know, like intentional effort. Make time for each other.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, I like
Intentionality.
yeah, kind of case by case. Like
Yeah.
I can't really tell you what like that would look like for
Absolutely.
you or what
Bit of nut. I beg your pardon, Fresh.
it would look like for somebody else.
One of my questions I've always wanted to ask you, I know you have kids. Are you wanting more kids? What does that look like for you?
I think it would definitely depend on my partner. You know, I like
Gotcha.
it would definitely depend on who I'm with. I'm open to like
Salsa. That's very different from nut fresh.
having more kids, and I'm also open to not having kids ever again. Like say you and I like ended up seeing each other.
Yeah.
And you said, hey, like I do want to have children, and like that's in my 5-year plan or whatever. I would have to like evaluate that. Obviously, it's not one of those things that like I can answer like right away. Like I'm open to it.
Yeah, that's a good enough answer for me.
Yeah.
I really.
You think maybe one of the reasons is that he's attracted to Jules so much is because she's already been there, done that with kids. So maybe it's just easier for him, if you know what I mean. Nut salsa. Oh, I see. I didn't know that, Fresh. Sorry, I've not watched her for a while.
Appreciate you sharing that. And I really had a really good time today, so thank you so
I've
much.
had such a good time. It's
Yeah.
been so good. Like
Best day ever,
it was a
literally.
really good
I'll say I can say that I've had some dates, but top
Yeah,
10, top 2, not 2. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Can I give
thank
you a hug?
you. Yeah, of course.
Thank
Not
you.
two, not two. Well
So
done,
much
Jules.
fun.
Not Jules.
Did the
Jules.
hand-holding feel like a little sparkly?
And that's kind of what I was hoping for. I was like, this will be a good.
Oh, he didn't feel anything. That's interesting. The vibes that they give off are really different to when they're candid. Have you noticed that?
Like, this will be a good litmus test for like, what's the vibe? If it was between two people, it would be Humphrey and Jules.
Even through all your other one-on-ones, are you still going back to one person?
At the end of the night, I am.
Is it kind of like when you know, like
A little bit. Okay, I'll tell you this. I was a little bummed that, you know, like, I was worried I wasn't even going to see her until tonight. So, like, it's kind of cool that I was like, able to actually just, like, interact with her a little bit. And so, which is really nice. Aubrey's cool, and, like, she's great. And she says some really great things that, like, will challenge me and challenge my...
I think that Luis and Aubrey seem to be on the same wavelength ideologically. It's they're both it seems like they're both very socially liberal, which is, you know, it's a good thing for them when they're interacting. But I don't know what the ideology is like with Jules. Yeah, he looks miserable on the dates, and then when he talks about it afterwards, like, yeah, it was really great. I had a fabulous time. It was wonderful. Oh my God, I was dripping spittle from my mouth. It was that great.
thinking and challenge who I am, and I love that. I love that in a partner. I don't ever want to fall into a pitfall of like stagnant, not even stagnant, but just like too comfortable with the mundane. And so that's what Aubrey brings to the table, and I appreciate that. I really do. I think it is a very enticing quality that she offers. And she's extremely attractive, she's extremely funny, she's extremely like energetic. I do think that like her energy level it does not match well with mine. Like I'm not upset about that, you know,
he does seem very reserved, very subdued, and Aubrey is extremely energetic. So I guess that would be a bone of contention.
I think that's the wrong kind of challenge I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Like I love to be challenged socially and mentally and like even in like relationships, but like
not physically.
I know who I am. I know like my personality type, you know? I'm low energy but introspective and just very like logical. And so she brings the logic, but she also brings the energy. Like what I'm looking for is somebody who can match my like zen and like chill vibe. I do have this vibe that like Aubrey wants a family someday, and like I can't definitively give her a yes on that. And I think that that's hard.
Do you know if Jules wants more kids?
I don't know. But she already has kids, so there's a different vibe there. It's different if she wants.
Yeah, I don't think he wants more children. So I think he's going to be using the fact that Jules already has children as a deciding element to his final decision, I imagine. Actually, I don't know what the ending to this show is, so.
Wants more kids, I'm sure she would be open to not having more kids because she already has kids, as opposed to somebody who has never had kids, you know, wants to do all that, wants to do the pregnancy and you know, childbirth and all of that. Like, I mean, honestly, like I've never been a baby guy. I've never been one to be like, oh yeah, I want to have, that's why my ex and I adopted. It's like we weren't baby people. We always had this mindset of like, there are kids that need parents and we are parents who want kids, but we don't want babies. So like, this is a really, like, this is a good solution. I can't say right now definitively that I'm open to having children again. It would definitely take the right person. It would take the one type.
Okay, so he's adopted his children. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he wants babies. You don't want no babies.
Person.
So we've now seen Luis go on his one-on-one dates today with Megan and Aubrey. It seems like the connection with Aubrey was getting a little bit stronger, but I'm curious to see where Luis's connection is going to head now with Val. Val and Luis are going to head on a bowling date to wrap up his day of fun and get to know each other a little bit more. I've seen Luis and Val have some really great side conversations during the group dates, so let's see how their dynamic is one-on-one.
Oh, how it burns. We barely started on every turn. Keep moving further. And all of my broken bones mend with your love. We never learn. We just keep going until it hurts. We keep it rolling.
Vicky V and Luscious Lou.
We never learn. We just keep going.
What's that? What is that? I've never actually bowled. I'm going to be honest. I've never done it. What is that? Cheeky bit, Thicky V. Thicky in the UK means something a bit different. You're right, Thicky, you div. And Luscious Lou. Well done. You love bowling.
And there you go and give it to me, so you get me feeling like I always should be dancing in your arms. And there I go and let you in and
Fabulous. Well done, Vicky. It waxes the lanes. Oh, okay, thank you. Jelina's ice cream. Jelina's gelatos would be better. See, if I was the marketer for that, Jelina's gelatos. Yeah? Jelina's ice cream. Come on, mate. All weird lyrics,
So
I know.
obviously,
I've kind
I
of zoned
love
it
joking
out.
around.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's just my personality trait, and the one thing I've taken is I can be a lot, but I never am. There's never like, it's nothing personal. I just love joking around.
Sure.
It can be insulting some people if you don't know who I am. But I would like to assume that if I'm laughing with you and having a good time, then you get who I am.
Right.
So I wasn't sure.
That's a big assumption to make. If you said, you look really ugly, is that, that's just who I am. I'm just making fun of just who I am. Well, I'd take offense to that.
I was coming off too aggressive or too, maybe not assertive, but yeah.
I feel like my mom is, you know, I mean, I grew up with a Mexican woman, a Latina,
fierce.
you know, and she's like, loves to
Fierce
laugh. She's very
Latina.
vivacious and very loud and very like crass in her like.
Bold.
Yeah, and so like she's always just been like that. And so like I'm used to it. I don't know, I mean, it definitely took me back, you know, and like there are some similarities. You definitely remind me a lot of my mom.
In a good way?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
because obviously I love my mom. She's probably like my best friend, and so there's this energy that
Get the chancler ready.
You kind of bring forth that I appreciate. I really enjoy it. It's like one of those things that's like she's living her best life, and I love that. Like
My mantra has always been if I'm around good people and laughing, then I am as happy as I can be.
that's awesome.
I don't
I know, you
care
just
what
said
I'm
that.
doing, who I'm with.
Yeah.
I just want to laugh.
Yeah,
And that's it.
that's great.
Like, life is so serious, right? And obviously, I'm all about work and work and life balance.
What's the equivalent of the chancler where you guys live? I think like because I lived in an Italian household, it was wooden spoon. Wooden spoon was the weapon of attack. Yeah, the chancler. He's looking for a mother figure. Yeah. Freud would have a field day. Oedipus looking down like, that's my boy.
Sure.
And I play hard and I work hard, but like, I don't know what it is. And all of my friends say this too. Like, it's just my aura. I just like laughing.
Yeah.
And if I can make someone laugh, then I did something good.
Yeah, I love that.
That's it.
It's so good.
One of the things I did have, been wanting to ask you. I know you have 2 kids and they sound amazing. Are you
Do you
open
want
to having, more kids?
I've asked myself, like, as I've gotten into the dating world, if I would be open to it, and I think I don't want to jump into something like that without just like a lot of like deep consideration of that stuff.
Maybe not necessarily.
I don't want my date to tell me I remind him of his mum. That is probably, yeah, that is a bit of a red flag. But she's like, I love that.
Right now is like,
Sure,
an
yeah.
ideal time to probably even have that conversation. But I think it's also important that being on the same page.
Yeah.
One thing I know is I do want kids, and whether that's, I'm entering like the dating pool of, God bless, I'm 29, I'm almost 30. I'm entering the pool where people either been married or have kids. And
Right.
I've always been accepting of like whether if someone else has kids.
Sure.
And I love kids.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like a nurturer at heart and always
Yeah.
will be.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's also been like something that I'm okay with too.
Yeah.
Like whether if I have my own
Yeah, I don't think you want to get with Luis then. Because Luis doesn't want any more kids. You don't want babies. So, that's kind of out of the question. So I think that this is going to be, it just seems to be limited to Jules now, I think.
own kids, or if I don't have my own kids, like as long as I have kids that I can kind of help raise
Yeah,
or
yeah,
be
yeah.
a part of, like some sort of mother
Sure.
figure.
Yeah.
Exactly,
All,
just say
but I
no.
think that at the end of the day, like I came from such like a family-oriented like family,
Mm-hmm.
and my dad, like my parents split up.
Yeah,
I
he's not
want to say like
interested.
7 years
Welcome
ago.
in, Spacey.
Okay.
Good to see you.
And my dad remarried, and he's such a family guy. My dad is like my best friend. Literally, like my mom and I have a little bit of a rockier relationship, but my dad, he got remarried, and he married a woman who had an autistic son,
Oh, okay.
and like he glows being just the father
Yeah.
for that little boy.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to see that I carry a lot of his characteristics, because I love helping,
Yeah.
nurturing, molding somebody.
Yeah.
She seems like she has a lot of love to give. And I don't think this would work with Luis. So I think that, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name, Valeria. She doesn't want to, she shouldn't be with this guy, not at all.
Yeah.
To be the best that they can be
Sure.
for this crazy freaking world. you know?
Yeah, I love that.
And that's why I nanny.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
100% know that's why. I am so grateful that I've met the family that I work for, that these 2 boys who are absolutely keeping me on my feet and toes at all times, they're such great boys.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you do, because anybody I brought into my life, I would want them to be, open to supporting me being a parent,
Yeah,
and, like,
absolutely.
and even being like, maybe someday being a step parent, like I think that that's super important to me. One of the things that's hard about like this whole dating show thing is like everybody's from afar, like
Yeah, it's
like-
a chance, right? You're
Yeah.
risking or gambling,
Yeah, and so like, like I want to like get to know somebody, and like I want to be able to like see where it goes. I've been in long
me
distance
too.
relationships. They're so hard, but like they're not impossible. And
Why did you even join the show then if you knew this was going to be the case? They weren't going to get somebody all from Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. They were going to get them from all over America, right? So why are you even on this show?
It's doable.
Yeah, I just think it just takes some time, and it
I
takes
feel
some
sorry for
effort,
these
and it takes the
girls.
right person,
It
and
takes
it right.
communication.
Yeah.
I honestly feel sorry for these women, actually. Luis just wants, He doesn't want more kids. He just wants to be in a relationship with somebody close to where he lives. That's the vibe I'm getting.
It takes communications, it takes patience, and grace, honestly. Like, I would like to think those are like the three key fundamental. Like, I wasn't on one for a very long time, too. This was years ago, but
And Jules only lives an hour away from him.
I was a lot younger, and I think that I took away from that relationship that, like, without communication, without trust, without, you know, having grace for each other and just understanding, being empathetic to someone, perspective, like putting someone, I always tell everyone this, put yourself in someone else's shoes.
Yeah.
I get it, we're irrational and we're impulsive as humans naturally. That's how we want to react. Like, you gotta breathe a step back. And I'm Latina, trust me, like that took a lot for me to learn. I'm much calmer
What was
than
that
I was
laugh?
back in the day. So, and it's because you know, you live and you learn.
Yeah. How have you like enjoyed this weekend? And like, I know you and I got a little bit of time around the lake earlier this weekend, and that was awesome.
And it was an us moment for sure.
Yeah, and I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
Me too. It was unexpected too. We kind of just did our own thing.
Yeah, and it was really refreshing and really nice, and also just like, so I really appreciated that you would take the time to like come join me.
I wasn't sure. Like, I was struggling with, I think everyone in the house.
So I'm assuming this is the last episode, right? From what I'm getting, this show's progressively like showing Luis in a worse light compared to the ladies. I feel like the girls all started off being loud and stuff and all that, being a bit much. But when it came down to it, you got to know their emotions, you got to know their thoughts, you got to know like pretty much everything about them, and you feel a really good connection with these ladies. And it seems like Luis really made his mind up by the second like date that he had. Yeah. I feel like he made his mind up with Jules. As soon as he heard about the two kids, as soon as he heard about her living an hour away, he was like, "Yep, okay, I'm done." But they had to stretch it out to 4 episodes.
House, right?
That's the
being
vibe I'm
the
getting.
only bachelor, and
Yeah.
we're all very bold
Refreshing count
women,
18.
and it's hard to like envision, right? Like what you're thinking.
Sure. And I think like the show aspect of it requires me to kind of keep my cards close.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely,
and like, so
yeah.
like I'm really trying to like I don't want to hurt anybody.
Oh no.
You know, like that's not my goal. My goal is not to like upset
Possible Fresh. He's like ludicrous. He's got hoes in different area codes. Hoes.
anybody. But you know, like I do want to like formulate a true connection, and like I really want to like feel that out. And so like I told myself before coming on the show that I was going to give all of myself to each of you individually as much as I possibly can.
Right.
Whatever has happened at the house, that is not in my head. I'm
Yeah.
right here with you.
Good.
And like
That makes me
earlier,
feel
you know,
special.
earlier I was right here with whoever was sitting in your seat.
That
Does
makes
that
me
make
feel-
sense? And
it's-
so like,
absolutely.
and like, cause it's the only way that I can actually show you who I am and receive who you are.
If it's any reassurance, actually, a lot of the girls, whenever we, you know, everyone's gone on their one-on-one date, we kind of like, all kind of like, so how'd it go? And we, you know, we kind of all chit chat.
Yeah.
The one thing everyone keeps reiterating is you're great at being attentive and making eye contact.
Well, I haven't always been. That,
Okay.
Because it's a confidence thing, you know. I like.
That's a learned thing.
So eye contact is confidence.
Yeah, looking somebody in the eye it takes confidence. And sometimes I will walk with my head down and I have to tell myself,
Head
look
up.
Yeah, like, you
Like,
know,
own it.
It's just taken a lot of self-work. And I have done so much freaking work.
And I can see that, and you may not see it, and I know that I think some of the girls also don't see it, because it's something I don't think I've communicated very well, but like, you know, they've made some comments like, oh, you're the thinnest one here, and like, you know, you're gonna get a lot of hate comments from like people online that
Sure.
are gonna be like, why is she on the show? But like, what y'all didn't see was like all of my life up until after high school, like I was 100 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
You know, and like if my dad didn't sit me down and say, Hijita, I'm worried about you, and you know, like if it wasn't for him, I honestly.
So she's lost 100 pounds. That's amazing. Well done.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Let me have your hand.
And so I think that's kind of the reason why a lot of the girls might have, I don't know if they felt intimidated, I hope not, but like, I'm not thin. I'm so curvy, and I've earned this.
Yeah,
you
you've
know,
worked hard for that.
absolutely. I feel like I get kind of like discredited for it because
Sure,
I
yeah.
don't necessarily like look like everyone else in the house.
Yeah.
Like also like in my friend group, like
It's unfortunate, but the fat acceptance body positivity movement is just as shallow as the rest of the world. There's no denying that. You do get people who will say you're not fat enough to be one of us. You're not thin enough to be one of us. You're not this, that, the other. So unfortunately, it's just a majority thing that communities are indeed very shallow. And for the other girls to say that about her is pretty cruel, actually, because you're commenting on the size, you're kind of giving her you're giving her confidence issues, and you're on a dating show. So I feel like that's a horrible thing to kind of point out to people. Gobble gobble one of us, exactly. It's a shame. It's a shame. Like I've been told before that I wasn't fat enough, and it's like, oh, okay. But then, I was thinking like, okay, well, if I'm not fat enough, I don't really give a shit anymore. Because you kind of get to the point where if you want to fit in, you've got to change yourself, and you know, you need to kind of be a mold breaker when it comes to that kind of thing. This show is kind of making me think about like my past um dating things. And it's quite interesting because I've kind of come to the point where I don't need to date anymore, obviously. And the dates that I have had, it's always been like due to my body size and things like that. Very interesting.
like all of my girls are tiny, all of my friends are tiny. I'm the big one in my friend group, and then it's always been in the middle. I've never been enough for anything. So like that's hard to like navigate through growing up, whether that was weight or race, right?
But also, like, in the back of your head, like, sometimes you still see yourself as that person.
Oh, body dysmorphia, 100%. Like, I am confident. All those women in that house are confident. All those women are beautiful.
Yeah.
But like it's not linear.
No,
it's not linear
right, exactly.
at all. And whether it's weight or race, like, growing up, I was Spanish. I grew up in a Spanish household, but I was born and raised here. And so I'm not Spanish enough to hang out with my Spanish friends, but I'm not white enough either to hang out with my white friends. So I've always been in the middle.
In the middle, yeah. And see, it's cool that you share that with me because that's always been my life. I speak English like an Anglo. Pero hablo español como mexicano. And so, like, I can kind of fit in, but never fit in.
It's kind of sad, really. I think pretty much everybody wants to fit in some sort of way, don't they? So this is a lovely heart to heart, but I feel like Lewis has already made his mind up with Jules.
100%. And you're always putting your best foot forward to try to like, yeah, I get that.
That is hard. Like a lot of people like try and like diminish who we are as either Latinos or as Americans. We live in this like halfway.
Even though, I lived with Italian family, we went to Italian things, did all the Italian stuff. I was never like the other Italian kids didn't really, I wasn't really like considered a full Italian. Um, and never really fully considered Eastern European either. So, it's quite difficult because that was like, apart from school, it was like all English people that I was hanging out with when it was like out of school and going to like places with my nan and my uncles and stuff. It tended to be more like Eastern European and Italians that we hung out with, and I was never like properly ingrained.
Way position.
And that's sometimes almost harder.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
You don't know which way to go when you're fitting in, but like at the end of the day, like I am who I am. And in my submission video, I said that I was like, I've always been in the middle, and I am who I am, take it or leave it, like that's it. And I love the people that, my circle of people. I love my people. I love those girls. Like we've created such strong relationships and friendships that honestly are probably gonna be a lifetime because we found a little community that understood like dating and
Sure.
just everything as being, you know, a thicker girl. And
Yeah, you guys are part of a sisterhood now that
I know.
I'm glad to be a little bit a part of that.
You will be 100%.
I care
Yeah,
about
he
all you
just wants
guys
his own
individually.
harem.
Yeah, sure, like there may not be a romantic connection with all of you, but like that does not take away from how much I care about and like have grown to care about you guys as people, as peers, as fellow like plus size people, you know, who are like
Yeah, that is true, Fresh. Like, if you're there are a lot of people that I've seen that consider themselves Italian, but they don't speak any Italian whatsoever. Even though their name's like Giovanni Bippity Boppida Bappada, you know?
trying to find love. I'm really grateful for the time that you shared with me, and I am really glad that we got to like go and have fun and get to know each other a little bit more.
This was special. I appreciate
Yeah,
this.
and I'll definitely carry these memories forever. So I'm really grateful. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
Louise, calm down, mate. Anyway, I'm choosing
I
Jules.
think where we really connected was when we went to get ice cream, and it was just us talking, and he opened up, and I saw a side of him that I hadn't yet. And, you know, I kind of needed that because I wasn't sure where his head was at. And granted, you know, he's dating
Honestly, that might be more to do with the Hispanic connection than any kind of love connection.
the other ladies
That's just
too.
my opinion,
But
though.
I think for my sole purpose here, I needed to connect with him in a vulnerable way. Because
It's between
I can
Jules and
flirt and be
Mavis,
playful, and he can be
definitely.
playful, and you
Hope
can
he
kind of
chooses
like
Mavis.
be receptive to that. But like vulnerability for me is kind of how I guide a connection, right? Like opening up with someone. And he had brought up that, you know, we had that one-on-one talk at the lake, which wasn't filmed, and he goes, and I kind of like that because it was sincere. You came with me,
Just
and
friends,
you
for
kind of just
sure.
sat and we talked, and we talked about, you know, a lot of things, and like, and I honestly forgot about that. And then he brought it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. And it was nice because he remembered little details, you know. And then he talked about how like I can tell that he goes, you're so funny, and for me, that's one of my biggest compliments. So
He seems a bit enamored. I'm not gonna lie. She does seem to have fallen for Lewis a little bit.
he was like, you remind me, and not in a creepy way, of my mom. Honestly, like, I think that's a huge compliment. He was like, my mom is everything, and you're Latina, and I can see that I think he used the word comfort, and he goes, it's really comforting to be in your presence, because you give me that vibe of my just being like with my mom. Yeah, I think overall the date was better than I anticipated.
Did you feel a spark?
Kinda. We both got vulnerable.
Like, just
I
kinda.
cried a little bit, and he reached over and he held my hand, and like, just whether that was like romantic or platonic, like that's comforting in itself. I think it's a natural instinct. When I cry, I kind of look away. And so when I try to do that, he stopped. He was like, hey, like take a minute.
That
Like,
is a bit creepy,
let's
yeah.
stop. Like, and he like, just give me your hand, and like,
You remind me of my mother. All right, Norman Bates, chill out. I'm totes shipping Louise and Mavis. It's a match made in heaven, let's face it. Beef dripping on toast for breakfast, you gotta love it.
like he was
Darts at
very,
night.
very comforting. And you know, that conversation that we had was hard, and it's one that's always stuck with me. So he was very, very, very sweet about navigating that. And I don't know if it was a spark, but it was special.
Okay, so first and foremost, how was the date with Val?
The Val date was really good. I had so much fun. Like, I mean, I haven't gone bowling in over a decade. It's been so fun though to like. It was cool to see her in that element. Like, she was like giving me shit. And, like, I love that like kind of vibe, like that playful.
She was giving you what, young man?
Like, I mean, I told her that like she kind of reminds me of like my mom, which I don't mean. I mean, I mean it as a compliment, but also like I don't see her like romantically like. Like there's not a romantic like spark there.
I saw you holding hands. Like, was it just kind of...
She was being extremely vulnerable with me, and I just wanted to be comforting and also just like let her know that like her vulnerability was welcomed and like accepted. Comforting touch.
Okay,
you know,
not necessarily romantic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so like, and I hope she didn't perceive it as romantic. It was just like I was, you know, like because I literally was like,
Why are you panning up? Get the house in. Get the house in. Get the house in. There you go.
take a second. Let's pause. Let's take a second.
Mm.
Give me your hand. It showed me that like she can be serious. She can't, you know, like she can have like a seriousness to her. Because that's honestly been my fear all week, because she's been the jokester, the prankster, like, and like, I love that. I love that vibe. I love that energy. But like, I want to know that like when
You can
like,
dig deep.
yeah, or like when like the shit hits the fan, I can come to you and be like, my life is falling apart, and I know that you're not going to be trying to like take it lightly, but you're going to like embrace me and take me in and give me the comfort and support that I need in those moments. It was good. I still didn't feel the spark. We had a conversation down here alone. Even then, like it was the same feeling. It was genuine. There was a connection there, but like there just wasn't like this romance or like this draw where I'm like, where I want to dig deeper, or where I want to like I really want to sink my teeth into that. Like it was more not
Yeah, his mind was definitely made up on the second day, for sure.
feeling it.
It's just not that initial spark.
Right.
Okay, so where are you at in terms of the fact that now you've finished all your one-on-one dates?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is decision day.
Yeah.
And of course, we know we're not expecting you to propose tomorrow.
Right.
Why
But
not?
rather make a connection with someone that you want to take on beyond the show.
Yeah.
So where are you at with the girls? I'm curious.
You know, I had a really great time with Aubrey today, and I've had a really great time with Jules, and like, you know, I will say, you know, I had my second date with Jules. I've been able to like take the energy that I got on that date and continue
And Jules has been the only one that he's kissed. So that's got to tell you something, right?
to just kind of like explore it, or like break it down, unfold it a little bit more, just so that I could see if there's actually a connection there, or I can't help but be drawn to her.
Yeah, I notice like every time we have a group setting, every time we come back to the house between one-on-ones, I notice you're immediately pulled to go talk to her. Like you want to get to know her more.
Yeah, absolutely, I do. Like she is
Every time we come back
incredible.
to the house, I look over, I'm like, oh, he's talking to Jules.
To me, it feels very undeniable. To me, it feels like I'd be doing myself a disservice to not give her some time, like give her some of my time. Because
And then he talks about all this, and then he's like, Mavis. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe he picked me. Oh, I'm gonna have a whale of a time. We're gonna go to Butlins for our honeymoon. Sorry.
like I want it to be reciprocated. I want her to be able to
Yeah.
like, because I would hate to be like, hey, I choose you, and then her be like, I don't want to choose you back, you know?
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's
Like Pokemon,
vulnerable for
isn't it?
sure. Is there a chance with anyone but Jules?
No.
On the finale of Curvy Connection.
I know who I want to pick.
I'm afraid that she'll be like, you know, like
All right, he's dressed like he's gone full Amish now. He's like an Amish Discord mod.
I appreciate it, but like not interested kind of thing, you know? I can't help but think that that's a real possibility.
Where do you think she's at right now?
I don't know. No idea.
Feeling nervous?
Definitely. 100%.
Right, so we need to stop with the tight buttons here. Just buy a bigger size, mate, or get it specially tailored. He works in fabric. He makes his own shoes. Clearly doesn't make his own suits.
That was a tough one.
Oh, it's the finale, guys. You ready? Acton on Sea, yeah, or Lowestoft. Something like that.
Welcome to the finale of Curvy Connection. If you're a few episodes behind, now's the time to pause this video and catch up, because today
We've already done that, Big Al. Thank you anyway.
Luis is going to make his final decision on who he has connected with the most throughout this journey. Yesterday, Luis went on 3 one-on-one dates to really finalize who he has the strongest connection with. I can't wait to sit down with Luis today, see where his head is at, see where his strongest connections are, and watch the day unfold. Thank you so much, Chic Soul. A guy looking for love.
Thank you so much,
Luis.
Sheik Soul.
So you have an opportunity today to take 2 girls on dates to kind of finalize who you want to pick for the end of this.
Final 2 dates.
Where are you at with
Okay.
that?
Jules
I
and
think
Aubrey.
that's probably why I didn't really sleep too much last night. Just
Okay.
because it was one of those things where I don't think I need any more time.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I know who I want to pick.
You do?
Yeah.
So you
It's
don't
not very
need
flattering,
more
no.
dates with more than just one person.
No,
You have one person.
that's it.
In your heart, you know.
Yeah. You know,
It's Mavis. Oh, I'm ready to go on my date. We're going out to get jelly deals.
I've kind of fought it a little bit so that I could be present with the other girls. But at the end of the night, it was always just the one.
When you know, you know?
Yeah, I think so.
If you know, you know.
So, who do you want to take on your final one-on-one before we do the ceremony?
Well, it's you, that Big Al. I want to take you out on a date. Now that'd be a plot twist. Leave your husband, come on, like the tarot said.
I think we both know that it's Jules.
I think we both know that it's Jules. Are you excited to take her on a little couples massage and that way you guys can just relax and get to know each other more?
Yes, definitely.
I think that's needed. You both deserve a good massage and some
I
good
think you both deserve a good old rub. All right, Al, calm down, mate.
quality time to chat.
Yeah.
So let's get Jules and head to your last one-on-one.
Morning.
Good
You look nice with your
morning.
little hats. Thank you.
And head to your last one-on-one.
Morning.
Oh.
You look nice with your little hats. Thank you.
Now there's a haircut you can set your watch to. Oh, that's some bad hat hair right there. Good lord. It's like Herman Munster. Down, da, 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 down, da, da, down, da, da, down, da, 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 down. Sorry. That tickled me. That tickled me.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy.
I do feel like this probably could have been at most 2 episodes rather than 5. You could do without the drone shots and the hammer down. I got a big vinegar and I like my chips. You know, the weird lyric songs in between. You could probably get rid of those.
Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it. I wanna see it. See how. Rewind. When we rewind, feels so nice. We time.
I'm loving the fact that I'm going to have to edit this video so much because there'll be so much copyrighted music in this. Fucking love it. Are they still together? I don't know, Shrinker, to be honest. This is the first I've seen of this.
Know how to make me feel right. I can't help had this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk.
Do you get massages ever?
No, not
Awkward
very
camera
often.
angle.
Yeah.
I've had them before, but
I don't know if there's any, like, where are they
I
now
think the
kind of
last time I had like a relaxing massage was probably a couple years ago. So what do you think about this experience so far?
It's been fun. It's been exhausting. I'm glad we're ending like this.
Are you glad you did it?
Yeah, 100%. What about you?
I feel really awkward watching this. I feel like this is the kind of date where there's like multiple people that aren't on the date involved. It's kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it's just, I don't know, it's interesting because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like really putting yourself out there
Yeah.
and getting kind of uncomfortable and just not knowing what to expect, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's been really good.
Yeah.
It is very odd,
And
yeah.
it's really, really
Very
nice
odd.
getting to know you. It's been really nice getting to know the girls.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's kind of opened my mind to a few things.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been good.
I kind of came into this experience just like completely open-minded and just open for whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Completely open-minded, but not wanting a woman who wants kids and settling for somebody who lives relatively close by. Other than that, extremely open-minded.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just figured, you know, if I did that, I would, either way, I'd be pleasantly surprised, you know?
Yeah, totally. No expectations.
Yeah. And so,
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. It's just been hard. You know, I've been single for a long time, like I mentioned.
mhm.
And so the idea of potentially finding somebody and settling
Yeah, exactly.
down.
I'd rather just relax at a
It's kind of
massage, not
intimidating.
do this.
Sure. That's understandable.
Any final words before the ceremony?
I'm glad I'm sharing this last little bit with you.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
nice.
You excited to go back home?
I really miss my kids.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do this often.
Sure.
So I'm excited to see them. Feel like a half person without them, but again, also, you know, it's been nice to just almost get to know myself a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you the last time I mean, besides a couple work trips, I've not ever really done anything without them as far as like overnight or trips and stuff.
Sure.
So I'm really excited to see them again. But yeah, to be honest, I'm enjoying myself.
Mm.
I don't know if I want to
That's
jump
good.
right back into like the grind, the work and mom
feel that.
grind.
Yeah. I'm definitely conflicted.
I just hate how awkward I feel now watching this because this is like a really weird date to have. There's mess on the floor. There's two people going, giving them a good old rub. I just feel like this is not something I should be watching.
Conflicted for sure, you know? Have you ever considered living anywhere other than Seattle?
Yeah, I think if I didn't have children, I would love to live all over.
Yeah.
I'd love to
Just live
travel
everywhere.
and check
All
out new
right.
places, and I just think it's important for my kids to have, you know, stability and
Mm-hmm.
being near their dads, and
Mm-hmm.
so for now, while they're growing up, I don't think I would ever move out
Sure.
of the area.
Mhm.
But once they get older, totally.
Yeah.
I love Washington. It's beautiful. And we've got, you know, all the seasons, and it's a really good place to live. But it is very expensive and only going up.
Oh, do you know? I thought she lived. I thought she lived an hour away from him, but Washington and Georgia are quite far apart, aren't they?
And I think it'd be fun to check out another area.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considered moving a bunch of different places. I mean, I've been all
He's like, yeah, just didn't listen to what she said. Yeah.
over the country. I haven't been out west too much. Furthest west I've been is like Phoenix.
You've never been to Washington, California?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but yeah.
check it out.
True, Paolo, yeah.
I'll have
But
to.
no, but yeah.
Maybe you'll have a reason now to come to Seattle.
Maybe. Oh my god, they're holding hands. They've closed the door. Oh my
After your
god.
date with Jules.
It was really good. It was fun. It's fun to get away and actually have like a little bit of like adventure, if you will. Sometimes she's hard to read. Sometimes it's like, I don't know. It's good though. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. She'll do things that are like on her terms, and it's like, it catches me off guard, and it's kind of really just like, it feels good. And sometimes I'm like the one that initiates, which is fine. You know, I don't mind doing that, but like, so it's cool that like there is some kind of back and forth, you know, like it's not just like one-sided, which I think is encouraging for sure.
At least there's a
How are your thoughts on going into the final ceremony?
I don't know. It's obviously like I'm afraid that she'll be like, you know, like I appreciate it, but like not interested.
So, like, if the ones he says no to, does he get to throw them in the lake? Is that what happens? Right. Aubrey. He has kids, he has a hat. He's got everything he wants in life.
Kind of thing, you know. I don't know if that'll happen, but I
He's
can't help but
grown.
think that that's a real possibility.
Where do you think she's at right now?
I don't know. No idea.
No idea. I think she's at home now. Also, correct messing you up. disgusting. You can't be doing that with that suit, mate. You need to have a bit looser.
Well, Luis, we've reached the end of your journey. Are you ready for the final ceremony?
I think so, yeah. I'm
Feeling nervous?
Definitely, 100%.
So we're gonna send down the girls one at a time and
Trying to find
save
Jules's Insta
Jules for
to
the
see if
end.
she's with him
And
still.
I wish you all the best. I really hope it goes well. Sending you good vibes. You got this.
Thanks.
All right. Good luck.
It's
a little scary.
I know,
Loosen
right?
up my buttons, exactly. I don't like that dress.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Was it a little overwhelming?
It's not that it's overwhelming. It's just you know, it feels a little difficult, you know, having to tell people that, you know, like, I don't know.
I know.
So, you know,
It's hard.
I've really enjoyed my time, like, hanging out with you and
Mhm.
spending
She has
time
an
with you.
ALR
Like,
poop bun.
you showed me a side of you that, like, I know you don't show too many people, and I think that that was, like, extremely, like, just vulnerable of you, and I am so grateful for that. I honestly, I'm just, like,
She almost
astounded
fell,
by
yeah.
your maturity, and just, like, you're a gorgeous woman, and you have so much to offer. I just have not felt quite the connection.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure if that's how you feel either, you know, but, you know, we're all here to try and make that connection.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted, you know, just to tell you, just thank you so much for, like, coming and meeting me and spending time with me. It has been such a lovely
In the water
experience,
you
and
go.
I am so grateful that you were willing to try.
It's totally okay. I understand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I give you a hug?
Of course. Of course.
Of
It
course.
was great getting to know you.
Yeah.
Of course.
And spending time with you. Hi, handsome. How you feeling?
I'm a little anxious, honestly.
Okay.
Don't be saying hi, handsome. You trying to be like getting that one last compliment in just to, you know, tip the balance in your favour. All right, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, handsome.
How has this
No.
been for you?
It's been a wild ride.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to call you out here and to have a little conversation with you and just
Mhm.
tell you, you know, like, I have enjoyed spending so much time with
What a
you,
relief, yeah.
being around you. Your energy, your infectious, like, vibrant energy is so beautiful, and you're beautiful.
Thank you.
I just want, you know, to just thank you for coming and being a part of this whole experience, spending time with me.
Yeah.
Getting to know me getting to know you. Unfortunately, we've reached the end of the show, and
That unfortunately sounded dreadful.
I'm sorry. I don't mean it.
Unlucky.
Obviously, I
It's
just,
not.
you know, I think it's,
All
you
awkward
know, the
stuff.
connection that you and I have is definitely more of a friendship connection.
Absolutely.
And less of a romantic.
Absolutely.
I agree.
And, you know,
Absolutely.
for that, I just want to say thank you for coming out and being a part of this.
I had the most amazing time with you. I think you have aura around you that makes people comfortable instantly. And I feel like you're the type of person that I can talk to about anything. And I felt that like from the get-go. And I was like,
Get to stepping, bitch. How many ravens died for that dress?
that's my new guy friend. Like, that's what I felt. And I was like, that's the person I'm gonna be sending stupid memes to.
Awesome.
And he's gonna be like, that's funny.
Yeah, I love
I think it's an incredible thing what you did. It takes a lot to come down here, be around by like lots of loud, different women. But I think this experience is gonna shape all of us
Yeah.
and get us ready for something different. So thank you
Thank
for
you
that.
so much.
Aubrey, yes, girl.
Hello.
You can find a better man than this. Aubrey, you can find a better man than this, girl.
Careful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I just wanted to say thank you for coming out here and joining me.
Yeah.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank
I love
you.
this on you. Obviously, you know,
Thank you. I really appreciate
golden
that.
brown, just, you know,
That's
match
it.
me. I do feel a connection with you. Like, you are such a lovely person. You are such an amazing human.
It was proper
Thank you.
cringe.
Like, the time that we
Proper
spent
cringe.
together, you're just so, like, I don't know, bombastic and just like, I don't know, I love the energy that you bring to the table.
Thank
and
you.
it is so, like, it's so life-giving, and it's so refreshing. And so, like, I mean, I had so much fun, like,
Paolo, she's the type of person that would send you a Facebook meme with a minion on it. That's the kind of meme she'd send.
like having deep conversation with you, but also like shooting dinosaurs, racing cars, you know, and like
Best of both worlds.
yeah, so we had so much fun, and I really enjoyed my, you know, my time getting to know you. I think, you know, like the connection that I feel with you it's definitely deep. It is a very deep connection, but I don't feel this romantic spark, and I think that's what we're all looking for.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
so, and truth be told, you were definitely at the top of my list. I had so much fun with you, and you bring this like side out of me that I rarely
You were definitely at the top of my list, but not anymore.
see. And so like I was really just like really grateful for you. And so I'm really grateful for just like spending time with you, and you coming and joining me in this crazy wild experience. I
That
think that
poor
this is a
button,
friendship that will continue to grow, and like, you know, that we'll be able to just build off of and learn from each other.
I think at the end of the show, it's actually, all right, Jules, I choose you. And the button hits her in the eye, and then she has to go to the hospital.
Yes.
So grateful for you.
Of course, I'm so grateful for you, and I appreciate you, and I feel the exact
They
same
all
way. But you are
dodged a bullet.
such an amazing and full of light person, and I'm like, our arcade games, chef's kiss, top tier, not too like. But you are such an amazing friend, and I feel the same way. So I'm so happy, and I hope we can continue this friendship because you are so fun, and I really love our conversations, and it's just so refreshing to have intellectual, deep conversations with people.
Yes,
and you get that,
yeah.
and it's just like, I know.
Yeah, you're right, Pauli. He has terrible posture, and the clothes that he wears aren't great. So I feel like he needs to, yeah, he needs to like up his fashion a bit, up his fashion game.
know, and hopefully you know we'll be lifelong friends. So
Yeah,
I really appreciate
am looking forward to that.
Me too,
Yeah.
Louise. Oh my gosh, you are the best.
That was a tough one. Yeah.
Hands in his pockets, yeah.
She is such an amazing woman, and I did have a connection with her, but it just wasn't the connection I'm looking for.
Valeria.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good.
You look
Careful,
handsome.
Thank you so much. You look stunning.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love a red lip.
You do?
Of course I do.
Oh.
Who doesn't?
I
It's
mean,
so classic.
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Valeria.
Louise.
I honestly, I am so like happy to like have spent some time with you
Hands in
and
his
to get to know
pockets.
you. Like the spirit in you is just
Playing
so like
snooker with
alive,
his-
and I love that so much. And I'm like,
His
I'm very
sleeves aren't
proud
locked,
of how
yeah.
you've just like stepped up and shown up for yourself.
Thank
you.
you.
Like you showed me
This
like
is
the
his mum, yeah,
seriousness and
mum
this
figure.
vulnerability on our date that like honestly I was a little worried wouldn't come out. And so I was
Really?
really just like honored that you were willing to give me that. Like I said, you remind me so much of like my mom and like this vibrancy. And like I don't think of you like maternal, but like definitely like this like sister vibe that I just like, it just makes me smile and it makes me happy, and it reminds me of like when I was a kid and growing up and like being around like just my family, and it's so beautiful, and that side of you is
I think she knows the writings on the wall here with the way he's talking, just because her smile's like, you know, trying not to cry kind of thing.
like amazing. I don't ever want to see you hide that from anybody. And I think it's one of those things that like someone will value it like I value it, but also have that romantic connection that you need and that I also need, you know?
Right.
Unfortunately, I don't feel that romantic connection with you, and I wish I did, because you were such a stunning woman, and you were an inspiration just because like of how
Sister
much
wife.
you've actually given to yourself, you know, and you continue to pour into, you know, at like the family you work with.
Yeah.
You continue to pour into your own family, and so I'm so blessed and so like just so grateful for you sharing this awesome and wild and crazy opportunity with me. I want to continue to keep in touch and see how your life.
You remind me of my sorella, so I can't go on a date with you because it's too much. My zia, my mama, my grandmama, I can't take it.
progresses, and I know you will find somebody who will make you shine like you already do. And like
Shine brighter.
yeah, I love it.
You know, not all connections are romantic.
Right,
And
yeah.
we have a connection, and you're absolutely right, and I feel that too. And I'm so glad that we can continue, you know, as
Yeah.
friends and keep in touch. And
Yeah, of course.
That's all I can ask for. And I'm glad that you got to see
He
a
does
vulnerable
talk
side
a
of me
lot.
too, because that was very sincere. And in the moment,
Yeah, I
you
knew it
opened up,
was.
and I opened up, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No.
Oh my god, it's Jules. Hello, chocolate cake. Welcome in. Good to see you.
You look amazing.
Thank
You
you.
look so
You
good.
look really good too.
I've really enjoyed just this awesome time getting to know you. You like have this energy, this
Our
you
account's
bring
private.
this peace not only to like this house, but like you brought me a lot of peace this week. That is just like kind of what I needed, because this environment was outside of my comfort zone and just outside of just like anything I've ever done. You brought this presence that just was like so inviting, and like the commonalities that we have and just like the time that we've shared. I've just enjoyed every second with you. I feel
The thing is, though, if he gets on one knee, that button is going in the river or in the lake.
this connection with you that is like so deep. It feels good. It like literally at the end of the night, I would go back to my place and just,
Have a
I
wank.
don't know, just try and process, and like
Oh,
I could
right.
not get you out of my mind. You're just an amazing person, just an amazing woman.
No.
And I don't know like how you feel about this whole situation, but like the connection that I felt with you has just been, it's just been really fun, really refreshing, and just really just
Refreshing.
just energizing. And I was just wondering if
It's like a cool glass of lemonade. Very refreshing, this relationship.
maybe you would like to just continue maybe to explore this some more, like outside of this environment, get to know each other more,
Get your hand
and
out of your pocket.
see how it goes, I guess.
I echo your sentiments a lot. I know at the beginning I said you're not typically somebody I would be interested in, because I've always had a certain type, and you've really opened my eyes to, you know, it's okay to venture outside of your norm and what's comfortable. This whole thing has been uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it's okay to do things that are
Refreshing.
unconventional or different for you, and you don't have to remain in your comfort zone. And through this process, you have been just a gentleman, so sweet, so kind, and you're so giving and loving. And I think that
But I found somebody on death row who's answered my letters, so I think I'm going to go for him instead. Take care. Bye.
it would be great to continue to chat and talk and see where things could potentially go. Seattle and Georgia are a long way away, but who knows what could happen.
You're right. Yeah, I'm thank you. Wow, thank you.
All right, that's enough.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
You feeling better now?
I feel good. Wipes nose on hand, back in pocket. Careful, careful.
I feel like we do have a good connection, but I'm flattered because there's amazing women here. You know, there was a couple women that are exceptionally amazing that, you know, I think they would have also been a great fit, but of course I'm happy to be picked, and I think that me and Luis have a good connection. So I'm curious to see where things could potentially go.
I just want to get to know her outside of this environment. Like,
Yeah.
I want to, you know, just interact and just experience, like hear about her, like, day to day, you know? Like, how was work? You know, what did you do today? You know, like, what'd you have for dinner? You know, things that are just so, like, simple and, like,
He's already waiting for the cameras to come off and be like, yeah, actually, I'm not really interested. Anyway, see ya. Oh, 1,000 new Insta followers.
commonplace, but truly just, like, show that like you're not just interested because of like this environment, but you're actually interested because you're just a great person.
Absolutely. I mean, this has been a blast, but real life is a
He's
lot
just
different.
like, you're just a he said, you're just a great person. Absolutely, I am. Yeah, I'm a truly wonderful person, actually. Yeah, well, you know, can't say fairer than that.
Different than this. So I think it'll be interesting to, again, continue to get to know you, see where things go. Who knows?
Right.
It's going to be a long distance thing, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But I think it's intriguing.
It definitely is.
He deleted the app.
Yeah.
Finale outfits provided by chicsoul.com. Chic Soul is a curvy clothing company that carries sizes 10 through 24. They have new arrivals added
Welcome,
daily
Indy.
with
Good to see you.
clothing cut for curves. They have fast shipping from Auburn, Alabama, and you can get 20% off your order with code CurvyConnection.
Well, that's going to wrap up season 1 of Curvy Connection. We are so thrilled that Luis and Jules have decided to continue their connection beyond the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to
You're
Chic Soul
welcome,
for
Big Al.
sponsoring this amazing show. We hope there will be more to come. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want another season of Curvy Connection. Thank you so much for watching.
You're welcome. We'll see Jules next on Love After Lockup, exactly. Death Row Dating. Oh, there was only one season, probably. Oh my god, bloopers. What's the top comment? I need a current cop update after the Curvy connection. And Big Al says they are still together. They announced it on Instagram Live. This was 2 years ago, though. Oh, they broke. Oh, they broke up already. Lewis, get a suit that fits, for goodness sake. That is so true. Welcome in, Jason. Good to see you. Megan was the worst. All right. So there's only one comment that says they've broken up, so yeah. So we got there in the end. We got there in the end. Unfortunately, I do need to actually just pick some things where I won't get the stream taken offline. Um, so yeah, I don't know what to suggest really. I might have to start doing some test streams during the week to see what I can actually watch. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the super chats, the gifted memberships, all wonderful. So yeah, I'll be back again soon. Wonderful to have you here as always. You all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.